We're going big to the sewers.
Wait, did you not mute up in here?
No, I didn't. Are we ready?
No,
Okay.
I just didn't know you muted up. I was going to talk to the others.
I didn't. Do you want me to?
Nah, you're fine. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Dreams End. It is a campaign we've been working on to create and bring to you. Super excited for this. Among the vastness of the multiverse, there springs forth a world that's been touched by gods, and it offers life where the gods have dominion over all. Well, or at least they did once upon a time. For long ago, they created this world to be its rulers and its masters, mortals that lived among the gods only to worship and love them, but to also be citizens of their nations and of their kingdoms. This, however, was long, long ago, and this world of gods has undergone many changes. Mortals now rules, and gods have struck accords to allow mortals domain and dominion over the entire mortal plane. Mortals, in all their wonder and their fallacy, do what they do best and fail to get along. Conflicts and turmoil have ravaged this land until finally we find ourselves at what has become a tipping point, where most of the known kingdoms are embroiled in a global war. This war is ravaging main nations and minor ones alike. It has many wonders and ancients, this world, though, to be explored and investigated, from scarred Wormland mountains, which the Tiefling Empire fights back hordes of demons daily, to the peaceful hills of the Sunborn Kingdoms, where common folk turmoil against new threats on every horizon. We find our adventurers, however, just north of the Sunborn Kingdoms, in the Freelands, where no one power holds dominion, and all variety of ne'er-do-wells coexist to create a dystopian-like society. Welcome to a world that doesn't even realize that it's on the brink of destruction. Welcome to Stella Deorum. And with that intro, we'll then begin to allow our players to introduce themselves. We'll just go in alphabetical order to give a quick character introduction and talk about a little bit background OOC about your character, and I'll put them on the map one at a time in the freelance. So, Broff, you're first.
Okay. Dude, I'm so pumped for this. Dude, episode 1. All right. So do you want this in character, or do you want this
OOC.
just
This is
okay?
OOC.
All right.
You're going to in character introduce as well later, but so this
Okay.
is purely OOC. What you don't mind sharing a little bit of background about your character, why they are in the freelance, maybe what brought them all the way across the world, where they started, etc.
Okay. Well, Broff is a dwarf, as you might have guessed. He is a dwarf all the way from the Dwarven Hold, like most dwarves in these lands. Without going into too many spoilers, Broff is obsessed with magic, almost to like an unhealthy level. He's found himself recently capable of doing magic, not knowing exactly where this magic has come from, and now has set on a quest to see the world in its entirety, to discover as much magic as possible, find out where his magic has come from, and that is what drives him. He's very much on a quest to understand magic and prove to himself and the world That dwarven magic is the best magic.
Dwarven magic. That's a new one, right? All right, then we have Glim, played by
Glim
Jones.
Glim is he's a cleric, a goblin cleric, and the most I without giving away too much of the story, which I'd like to come through in role play. Glim is has newly become a cleric. He has recently found his power. He worked for the longest time since he can remember as a young goblin. He was taken into the Sunborn Kingdoms as a almost a assistant or a squire to the healers and clerics of the Sunborn Kingdoms, most notably a specific group that were that were dispatched to help with quorums that have gone up in healing or battlefield healing and stuff like that. There has been some stuff that's happened recently that has decimated that group of clerics, leaving Glim alone and searching for what he might find solace or what the revenge that he might seek on the death of his true loyal companion, a cleric named Gregory Rayburn. When you see, I guess we'll introduce their looks later on in character. But for the most notably, Glim is a very short, 2.5 foot tall goblin, and uh, he seems to hide in the shadows for most of the time, trying to avoid most of being seen in public. He's been taught to be seen and not heard, and to stand to the side and do what he's told. And that's kind of who Glim is at this point for what you would know.
Awesome. All right, now I got to do my ABCs to figure out which one's next. I think we have May, right?
Yeah, you'd be correct.
Come on, remember elemental P.
Elemental P. That's I had to say it in my head.
So Maywin Ravenvale is a tiefling who grew up with her parents in a very politically motivated environment and had a lot of pressures as a child growing up that she would be somewhat involved in her driving her family's success and climbing this ladder of nobility where she was from. Um, her parents were given an opportunity to be ambassadors and left for an elven kingdom. And there she discovered that this world of whimsy and magic was so different from what she grew up in that she uh, found that she wanted to explore. And despite her parents' wishes, decided to go to a bard college to become a bard. And at this college, realized that she's not so good at singing, dancing, and playing instruments. So as of right now, she is taking a year off from school to travel and maybe go back home to visit her parents.
Awesome. So a tiefling that's on a long journey, not one by herself, but with others as well. All right, then we got Orion,
All right.
played
Hey
by
guys,
Box.
me, literal bear. I'm playing your friendly neighborhood tree barbarian. I'm a man made of wood, but despite this, my endeavors are very human. And Orion's facing an issue that we've all struggled with at some point in our life. He's wondering why the hell he was created. He's unaware of it, and that's just an answer he's seeking because he has all these ideas in his heads, all these uh, weird sort of responsibilities that he feels that are his own, but doesn't know who he is. So he's on a journey of self-discovery, trying to figure out if he's a thinking, rational person or a magic construct. That's his little endeavor.
Awesome. And last but not least, well, maybe the smallest, is Thicket.
Hello, I'm Holy Sausage Rolly, and I'm playing Thicket, and she is just a little gnome ranger, who was from the Sunborn Kingdoms originally, working at her parents' inn and just living this really dull life. And obviously, she wanted to break away from that, and kind of fell in with a bad crowd, and things went a little bit sideways, and she's ended up with this bottle of unknown substance that she's trying to figure out like what the deal is there, and she's traveled to the freelands and see where it takes her.
Awesome. All right. So, with that said, we'll give a brief intro of this city that we're going to find all the adventures to start in. Uh, as each of them have been making their way around different places, either traveling from their homelands or uh, the nearby areas, or some are just trying to find their way. Each of them have found themselves in the freelands and wandering. Uh, two of them, well, two different parties of them. So technically, four of them have been traveling together, separate but together, with Ruff and Orion traveling together a little bit, and Thicket in May traveling together. Glim, however, mostly been traveling a little bit by himself as he is on his own journey. But these, each of these five adventurers, they've now found themselves in the city of Shadows Rest Port. It is the main city in the largest uh, city in the freelance. It's a port city. It is a very chaotic city. On the surface, it's controlled by a large corporation that's known as Gold Sky. And Gold Sky kind of controls the main inner workings of the city, and they have their own little guard and everything in the city. They specialize in collecting wealth and assets. They buy and they sell, as well as give out loans and such to all throughout the area. It's commonly known as a city that's kind of split in its control, though. The corporation mainly controls everything, but there's also several different crime bosses that are helping control different aspects of the city and run things in the city. Currently, those two that are in control are two brothers, Mordain and Marcaine, and they have mostly the power of the city. One of them is the head of Gold Sky, and one of them is the head of one of the major criminal organizations in the city. So we're going to find ourselves in this city, and we're going to start as every good D&D campaign would start. Hopefully this loads quickly for you guys. I did try to reload it, preload it, sorry. Excuse me. Getting over a cold, so that's going to be fun. As that loads, you should start to hear the music, right? Are y'all able to hear the music?
No music yet.
No, I'm loaded, but no music.
Where the heck is
Uh,
my music?
Are you watching the stream on Discord?
Yes.
That's where the music is.
You're not streaming.
I'm not streaming. I was streaming. All right, hold on. It must have stopped at some point. There we go. What about now?
Stream paused. Sit tight.
Ah, I have to have it like completely open. That's so dumb. Okay.
We should have waited another hour, man. You know, there's too many hiccups. Restart. See you next week, or see you after
All
that.
right. What
the week
about now?
after.
Music going? Music going?
Yeah, I hear this
Yeah.
fucking fairy tale sounded music.
Hey,
We're gonna
perfect.
eat fire with Natsu right now.
I hear it's perfect.
Welcome to the Noble's Barrel is the name of this swanky little tavern. It is in the heart of Shadowsport Rest, and each of you have kind of found your way into this tavern. Thicket, who kind of knows this city pretty well, has been able to kind of move. And, you know, she maybe knows this city a little bit, maybe knows the tavern keeper well. His name is Mo, the mug master. And you're going to be starting out right now in this tavern. You all ended up at the same table because you ended up in a very crowded tavern as you came in one at a time. This tavern it's filled with different people. And I only put so many commoners in there, but just imagine, if you will, that there is standing space only, but there was one empty table as y'all came in that y'all kind of all found your way kind of towards. You were ushered towards this table as well by one of the patrons that works at the tavern. And this tavern it's kind of run down. It's called the Noble's Barrel, but it's definitely kind of a pun and a tongue-in-cheek because it is kind of a rundown, smaller tavern in the area. It's not as lavish as some of the other taverns that may be in this city. As you kind of were welcomed, you kind of start to sit around each other, and you find yourselves nearby some strangers that are around kind of close to the same table that you were all ushered to. And I will then allow y'all to go from there. What as you kind of bump into each other and end up at this table nearby these strangers, what do you do? You just stare at each other, I guess, huh? You're all staring at each other awkwardly. Nobody's speaking a word. And
Wait, sorry, I was muted. Are we all sitting at the same table?
You've kind of been ushered around the same table. You're not necessarily sitting down yet, unless you want to be sitting down to start. But you were ushered in by a patron of the tavern. He brings you to this table, and he's like, "Hey, y'all are here. This is the only place I have for you." And he puts you at this table. You'll have to get along.
Okay.
All right. Visually, Orion is I didn't describe this when during the initial bit about his story, but Orion's like 8 feet tall. He's a massive thing, and he's made out of wood, so he's quite a heavy guy too. He would just pull the chair away, like the closest, like the chair that was supposed to be his, and just slide it like across the stonework away from him and stand where he's like supposed to be seated. Just because he doesn't want to cause more damage than necessary.
What are you doing, Orion? Take a seat here. There's no room to stand.
As he pulls the chair away, you see that in the chair there was actually sitting a small, light green gnome with orange tip of nose and orange tip of his ears, completely clad in plate metal, sitting there eating a ration, protecting it almost like he's a man in prison. And as he pulls the chair away, hey, what are you doing? Jack.
Oh, sorry, wee bugger, I didn't see ya. My tree friend needs to take a seat here. You'll have to scoot over.
That was my mistake. What a minuscule. I slowly just push the chair back, just across the stonework until I move to the next one and very deliberately lean over it, the blue eyes scanning it to make sure it's empty before I move it out of the way this time and stand in that position.
Well, go on. Don't be shy here. Could be here for some time. It's been a while since we've had a good meal and some great ale.
I lean over to Thicket And I say, oh, you thought that tree was a part of the decor, but I guess it can talk and move.
Looks a bit like a solid character to me. Oi, how you going, boys? Care for a drink?
Aye, if you're gonna sit down here at this table, then you're buying the next round.
Absolutely,
also-
why not?
We also just arrived, bro.
Hey, don't ruin this for me. I could use a free round here. This, she said she's buying or whatever.
Your
Oh,
coffers have been. I like reach into both pockets and like pull out the like just like the material of his weird hemp and pants. There's no coins in it. He's poor as hell.
Don't worry, don't worry. You know, we'll get through this here. They'll buy the next one and then we'll be good. And besides, you could use some help. You've been stressed recently. Yeah, feel free to take a seat here, but like you said, you gotta buy around for me and my tree friend. And maybe that wee bugger there.
Beckett, I think these two wee ones and the tree are trying to shake us down.
That's alright. Doesn't hurt to buy your friends. Come with me. Come with me, mate. We'll go to the bar and see what we can do for them.
And as you're kind of like all talking there and thinking about before you move over, the main waiter kind of comes to you and he's like, hey, you'll want some food and drink. I heard y'all talking a little bit about food and drink. You want some? What can I get for you?
Is it a guy or girl?
It's a guy.
Oh, lads. Hey, these two here are about to buy a round for the table.
The which one? The short one over there.
Rough motions
Sorry,
to the
uh,
the two that are still standing.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
Thicket nods her head towards Mo. It's alright, Mo. I'll cover this one. Just
Are you
give us
sure, Thicket?
just the finest ale you got, alright? And then she gives a little nod, like kind of signaling not actually the finest, please. Like she wants to save money here, but also wants to buy friends.
He'd wink
As
at
she-
you.
As she says that, and he turns to do what he's doing, a little hand pops up out of nowhere right in front of the bar and puts down a piece of gold and says, and he slides it towards the bartender or towards what was
So
his
you-
name again?
Do y'all have control over the tokens? Y'all should be able to move them about.
Yeah. So with that, no one notices, but he
snuck away.
this little goblin pops up and
Okay.
goes up here, slaps
Just
a coin down on the
underneath the
table. Yeah, and you have any
What can I
room?
get for you? My name's Mo.
Do you have any rooms, Mo?
Rooms? Yeah, we got some little shacks out back, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe a tent. Not really a room type, but more of a little, I serve the drinks.
All right, well, I'll take what I need a place to sleep. And a round for the table.
You're buying a whole round for all those people over there?
Yeah, I guess so. I'd rather them not argue.
Okay, and you want a room for all of them as well?
No, just for me.
So they're staying with you then?
No, I did not say that. Not at
So
all.
So you don't care where they stay?
No, I don't. I don't even know them.
Oh, then why are you buying them drinks? That's
I'd rather
weird.
not. I don't like confrontation.
Oh, all right. What sort of drinks you want?
Oh, whatever. I don't really mind. I'm not a drinker.
Well, how much gold you spending? How much coin you got?
And he just looks at the gold piece.
You're giving me a whole gold piece?
Well, I'm sure you have some silver.
Oh, you want change? Okay, some silver. You're not trying to shake me down, are you? You want me
Nah.
to pull out my silver so you can take it? I know how this trick works. I've seen it.
I mean no ill will. And he's gonna jump up on top of the bar stool. And I think, and then you'll notice on his chest, he has a emblem of the god Palor.
Okay.
And he's gonna tell him. He's basically just gonna like pat his chest and say, "May the light be with you."
Oh, you're one of those. You're like a priest or something.
Something.
Are you all allowed to drink?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me-
Of course.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Just get. Yeah, sure. Here, let me see. He takes the gold coin and he starts fumbling around behind the bar, like trying to count out change, and he gives you like 99 pieces of silver back. I don't know. It is a lot of silver, and he dumps it all in right in front of you. 99
Well,
pieces of silver right in front of you. It's a lot of silver.
I'm gonna. That's a lot of silver. I'm gonna scoop the silver into one of my pouches.
Okay, yeah, there you
And
go.
I'm gonna leave 2 extra silver on the counter for him.
Oh,
And
well,
I'm
thank
gonna-
you.
And I'm just gonna wink at him, and then I'm gonna hop down off of the stool. And when he hops down, he sounds heavier than he looks.
The metal all rattles.
And then he finds his way back over.
Okay. About that
And-
time, there's an individual that stumbles into the bar.
Hey, as I was saying here, my tree friend drinks 3 pints. So, he's a large lad. You're gonna need to bring a few extra drinks if you want to sit at this table, ladies.
I
Well,
don't think
first you have to
that's
tell me
necessary.
where the drink goes, because it looks like it'll just fall out right out of him.
Hey, are you talking shite about my tree friend here?
Hey, no, I'm just stating facts.
Over
Ralph
the
kind
edge of
of
the table, you see 4 pints of drink.
Well, you haven't brought he hasn't made the drinks yet.
He hasn't made them yet.
No,
What
you
is
don't
this
have them
guy?
yet.
What is
You
this
don't
guy
have him
doing?
yet. He's busy. He's
I'm going
making
back.
the drinks. He's getting the
and
drinks.
I'm going back. Do you have a manager?
Ralph
Doesn't
kinda-
want any confrontation, he says, but then he asks about my manager. I am the manager.
upon
I'm making what I can.
upon May's comment, Ralph kind of like gives Orion a look, and then looks back to the girls.
was created with a complicated system of storage inside of me. I can drink. I am a golem that broth is made, though. It is not necessary.
They say, you want to be kind and generous and things like that. Never want to drink with a stranger. And my tree friend, he'll take 3.
Feck it. I think we'll have to spare some coin for this. I was hoping to save some.
As y'all are talking, like y'all are by the front door, like scrunched in. This bum, this beggar, kind of tries to come in the front door, and he bumps into you, Thicket. Oh, excuse me there, young lads. Do you have any coin?
Thicket
Coin
immediately,
for
like,
an old man.
Thicket immediately like feels for her coin purse and like the jar. She's kind of got this like dark sort of black greenish poncho hooded thing on, covering her right down to like past her knees, and it looks like she's got this huge hump on her back, but actually it's the jar that she's covered up when she's in the town. So she looks like this hunched over little person. But yeah, she's checking her coin purse and stuff to make sure that guy did not just roll her for her coin.
Just a little bit of coin, please. I don't have all day. Just some coin.
I think at this point, Glim will make his way under the table.
What the hell?
And
He's trying to
He,
scoot kind of by you a little bit.
Basically, he goes just under the corner,
Hey, quit
Just-
nudging me here.
through her legs,
Wait, what was that? That was so fast.
and he pops out the other side. And don't worry, I'll help you. And he reaches into his pouch containing 97 silver pieces, and he just grabs a handful of them. Six of them, 6 pieces of silver, and he just kind of hand it to the old man. And as he's handed it to him, he will say, "May the light of Paylor show you a bright future."
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. This town is overrun with so many people these days due to the war. I barely have enough money to survive.
Well, hopefully this can find you at least a place to stay for a few nights.
Oh, thank you. And he would kind of like nod his head and stumble back out the door.
He's just gonna go back through her legs, under the table, pop right back up right here next to the tree. Wait, and he's gonna turn around and he's gonna give the stink eye to the bartender and tap his foot.
The bartender has been like messing around, like looking at this gold coin you handed him, like, this is a nice gold coin. Never have had a gold coin in a while. Everybody just brings silver and copper these days. Haven't seen a proper gold coin in a while. Should I keep it? Should I put it on the wall? I'm probably gonna get robbed, aren't I?
Drinks?
Oh yes, drinks. Of course, drinks. And he shouts back to you. Now, this again, imagine this tavern is very busy. Like it's got a lot of this town itself, in general, has what you would consider probably a lot of what do you call them? Refugees from the war, as they've kind of just filtered into this area. So there's a bunch of various sorts in this tavern. It's packed, and a lot of refugees. But as the tavern keeper, he turns around and he goes behind and he starts pouring from his cask that's in the back to pour some pints of ale. And he, it's some decent ale that he starts to pour. But as he begins to pour this, and you're all kind of sitting there and the tavern's packed, you hear yelling outside. And you hear, "Look out!" And that's all you kind of hear, a faint through the door, "Look out." And about that time, a giant explosion happens in the area of the barkeep. Hold on, let me see if I can draw this properly.
And he never made the drinks.
He was making them. He was trying to.
No.
So
My three friends gonna be pissed.
imagine, if you will, this entire section right here. A giant boulder comes crashing through and creates a massive explosion, taking out the whole corner of this bar. And the barkeep gets hit directly from it. And he's just a mangled mess in the corner now.
Okay.
And the entire part of the bar is gone. It's on fire. And now you can see out into the streets. And out in the streets, you see these human soldiers start to run. And they are wearing the garb of the Sunborn. They're running forward. And you hear them shout. And they shout, "Charge! The king will not fall this day." And the lead soldier raises his sword. And He's leading about 5 to 6 soldiers, and he raises his sword and he's like, "We will not fall this day. The king will not fall. We'll win this battle." And he runs forward. And as he's running forward in the street, you hear the screeching high in the sky. An ear-piercing screech of a dragon. And you hear the flapping of the wings off in the distance and the screech off in the distance. It gets louder and louder as it gets closer and closer, and then you see nothing but fire out in the streets as the dragon engulfs the whole road in a stream of fire. These soldiers then stumble and fall and die, all but one, who stumbles kind of through the hole into the wall and finds himself kind of in a crumple nearby you, in the middle of the tavern. And he's crumpled down, and he looks to you, and he reaches out.
Bro's gonna grab Orion like by the arm. Orion, Tree, we've got to get the fuck out of here, for God's sakes! What the hell's going on?
But the people.
Rest of the tavern has turned into a complete panic and frenzy. They're all hiding underneath tables. They're all panicking.
Did you hear
Okay,
that? It sounded like a damn dragon. There's fire in the streets, lad. We've got to go.
Runs
If
over
that's-
and immediately bends down to the soldier that's crumpled on the floor, and he's going to cast a spell. He's going to use what's called Spare the Dying, and I'm going to first make sure he's not dead. Is he dead, or is he just severely
He is
wounded?
dying at this time. He's like on fire. He's charred. His
I'm gonna-
clothes are all charred. His body is burned, but he's not dead yet. He's kind of looking at you, holding out his arm.
I'm
And
gonna
he grabs a hold of your wrist as you start to try to cast it. He's like, "You got to make sure the king lives."
Hey, you'll be okay. And I'm going to. You see, Glim reaches out his right hand and places it on a bare piece of skin on the man's face, and a purple light emits from his hand. And as he does, the man's eyes roll back in his head, and he casts Spare the Dying. And it's basically just makes it so the guy's stable, so that he's not currently dying, basically.
Okay.
So after
Okay,
that,
so
I turn around.
He feels a quick, like, okay, he's not dying anymore, but he's still in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I'm not, OOC, I'm not wasting a spell slot on this guy.
What were you gonna say, Eggs? You were about to talk a minute ago.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Oh, not I was gonna be like there was a dragon, but Broth took care of that.
Yeah, you definitely heard the dragon. You maybe saw the flutter of the wings kind of going past the giant hole in the tavern as it like lit the rest of the road on fire and flew off. You could hear the wings off in the distance. as it's
Three-man
flying away.
dwarf. If you're familiar with this area, where do we go?
Well, Broth kind of looks at Orion. Like, not
Orion, no one else would be able to tell Orion's like subtle marks about what his expression is because it's basically immobile. But there are shifts in his posture, and Orion's given like what he's learned is a shrug essentially. Orion's like, I got no fucking clue.
Me and my tree friend, we don't come into town that often. We avoid it as all possible. I've got no idea where to go, but definitely not here.
Right, follow me, but you're going to owe us a drink, all right?
As y'all are talking, before y'all make a decision, a giant portal opens right in front of you
Oh,
in the middle of this tavern. Let's see if I want to like manipulate this better, but I can't right now. So this portal opens, right? And in the portal, out steps. Oh, didn't mean to write that. Out steps a squad of Elvis soldiers. Hold on,
They're
let me get them.
massive.
No, they are not that
Whoa.
big. They are not that
30-foot
big.
tall elven soldiers, quick, run!
They're not that big, I promise. They're big, but they're not that big.
We are
This
gonna
guy
die in
ran
here.
and hid. This guy's ran and hid. They all scram, all these people. Ah! This guy goes in the back room. Hold on, let me shrink this guy down a little bit here. Let's see.
Glim runs into the portal. No, I'm joking.
We never saw Glim again.
There we go. All right. So giant, this portal opens and out steps all these soldiers. The portal then like closes kind of behind them, and you got two mages kind of come through, two elves. All of these are elves that you would see, and you would recognize them a little bit, May, that they are wearing the tabard of the like some of the more prestigious soldiers and elite fighting force from the Elvish Empire, and they look at what's going on in the tavern, and essentially they look towards y'all and they look towards the human soldier, and they basically say, "What are y'all doing? Why are you here? What? Kill that man!" And he points his finger towards the human, and he starts to move towards the human to kill him.
Hell.
All right, we're gonna fucking die in here. What the hell's going on here?
This is no time for. I'm gonna. Orion is going to. He's sort of an altruistic asshole, so he will take a step between the human and the elf.
Oh,
And,
here we go
just say,
again.
This is no time for the war to continue. There's a wyvern outside.
As Orion steps in between them, Broth is gonna stand to the side of Orion. Here we go again.
Are you standing in between this lead soldier and the human soldier, or are you just kind of
Yeah,
stepping
that was
forward?
my intent. My intent was to be in the way.
Okay. He would attempt to push you to the side. Do not get in the way, whatever you are.
Hey, don't lay a hand on my tree friend.
I don't want it to get too violent, but I think I would attempt to resist moving.
All right, roll.
This is not a fight you want to take.
I know it's not, but
Roll.
I mean, one
roll
part
a
of my-
check to see if you
Listen.
move or not.
do you want me to roll athletics or strength?
Roll a strength. This is a big elvish soldier. He is clearly very strong. He, like I said, May would recognize that he's wearing a tabard of like a super elite soldier within the ranks. The very fact that they teleported in here would say that they are no mere soldiers.
So just a strength, then it won't be proficiency. It'll just be a d20 plus 4. Come on, nat 20. Fuck, it was so close.
And as you tried to step forward, unfortunately, there was this little goblin that kind of had his foot there, and he pushes you, and you trip over the goblin and fall back. And he pushes by you,
Orion!
and he plunges the sword into the chest of this human soldier.
Just to make things worse for me, can I also break the chair when I fall back? Can I
Yeah,
land
sure.
on the chair and break it? Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
they're gonna charge us for that.
So he plunges the sword into the breastplate, the charred breastplate of this soldier, the human soldier, to kill him.
Okay, Glim goes under the table.
Uh-huh.
I'm under the table.
That's what it is.
Upon Orion falling over, Broth's gonna be like, "Tree, Ori!" And he's gonna like try and go over there to help him get back up.
The elf
Okay.
is
Gotta
quite
get out of
strong.
here, guys.
Yeah, I only went to the table because I'm really heading towards the door. To be honest with you.
Orion, I don't know if these are the guys we want to mess with here, and there's a fucking dragon, it seems like, outside. We need to get out of here.
You definitely don't want to mess with these men. We need to leave.
Worst of all, you broke a chair. They're gonna charge us for that too.
The manager is over there in a puddle.
Every time, I swear. This is why we avoid the towns.
He's got
Oi!
my gold.
We want there. You said you know a place. Can we get the fuck out of here before we wind up like that
Apprehend
guy?
him! As he
Run.
points to you,
I'm
telling
running.
the rest of his soldiers to apprehend you guys.
I'm leaving.
Disengage.
Yeah, exactly. I'm leaving. I
Upon
run
hearing that,
outside.
like, Broth is gonna be like doing everything he can to get Orion on his feet as fast as possible. Like, and Orion can see Broth is like very concerned now, like with eyes like, "We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, you know, Orion sees how strong that elf was. He He's running too. If he sees the rest of the party book, he's flipping the table their direction and running away.
May
Okay.
is assuring Thicket out the door, trying to be one step behind.
Yeah, Thicket's
So y'all gonna attempt to flee out the door, everybody?
with the disengage action.
We're fleeing.
Yeah. Where I'm helping up Orion as fast as possible, and then I'm making sure that he is either in front of me or right behind me as we're following this tiny green-haired jug-carrying gnome.
Okay. So y'all are you're all running out the door, and as you start to push and run out the door, the soldier starts to try to grab you. There's only like a couple of them that are up close. One, the main guy, and then his other guys. The other ones are farther back. They start to try to apprehend you, but you would easily be able to make it through the door. Unfortunately, as you made it through the door, you come out into a street that's just filled with rubble and chaos, and well, it just doesn't go real well for you once you go out that door, and you you may fade to black. You end up running out the door, and as you do, you meet an unfortunate end in the streets very quickly.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
what?
Campaign 1 done.
Alright, start drawing my new character.
Is this hardcore?
It was
Are we
nice
playing
playing
hardcore?
with you guys.
This is hardcore mode.
Should have used that spell slot.
Alright, well, guys, let me
No,
tell you
so-
my character's whole story. Oh, no, never.
As that kind of all happens and everything kind of goes nuts there, you find yourselves kind of back in this limbo moment where you believe you died. You're not 100% sure what's going on. And next thing you know, one moment. You
The last thing we remember is running out the
And-
door, and like the streets were just covered in fire and rubble, and then like we black out.
Yeah. So you run out into the streets. It's chaos out there. It's bad. And then you find yourselves in the tavern once more. Did it load for everybody?
Yeah.
I'm not loaded yet, but I'm almost there.
Have a seat over here in this seat. It's really crowded today. I'm sorry. This is all I got. You'll have to get acquainted with the people near you. As the patron seats you and points to this table and tells you to sit over here.
I grab the chair and then lean over it to see that the goblin's in it, to see if things are repeating.
I'm eating I've stopped, but I'm still holding like a chunk of bread that I was gnawing on. And I look up. Do I remember?
Yeah, you would have memory.
Is this
of
Groundhog
what
Day
just
type
happened.
situation?
Potentially.
Okay. I will immediately look up and I'll say, what do we do? What do we do? What?
Brock's
I
gonna
look
like
over at the bartender.
You order drinks, the guy says as he walks away from your table.
Is this dwarven magic? He says, leaning down to talking to Brossi.
Brock's gonna lean over to Orion, like very concerned. I think it is. Are
I'm
you?
gonna motion. Can
do
I
you-
motion like as they're talking? Can I motion for the bartender to come over? Can I just like do one of those rude people things where you're just like waving your hand to the server?
Brock's gonna start like
You could.
grabbing Orion like by his arm, and like patting him like wherever he can reach, like on his stomach or like on his arms, like grabbing him, like kind of gripping him a little bit. So you seem You're here, right?
Yes, I am quite here.
You can
It
feel
seems that
that?
the rest of our compatriots also remember.
Do you remember what just happened? Like, I'm not dreaming, am I?
Orion like leans his head under the table to see if there's something special about the table. He's like looking for a magic sigil or something. Like the table, the location.
Well, that's a great idea.
Quick, slap me across the face, but watch the pipe.
Big backhand, boom! No restraint. And then follows the order immediately.
Oh, Christ. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can feel that. What the fuck is going on, Tree?
Perhaps we are under attack from some sort of mage.
This
Magician.
is unholy magic.
Upon hearing that from Glim, magic? What magic is this? Which one of you did this here? What's going on? Starts like accusing and pointing his thick dwarven sausage-like finger at each one of the 3 other people standing next to him and Orion.
Thicket looks up at May. We've got to get out of here. We can't stay here. Mo! Come this way, mate. Come over here.
May
Well,
gives
I've
Thicket
got
a
drinks. I
concerning
got a
look.
full tavern. I'm making money.
Mo, I've got some coin over here, lad. Come this way.
I have to maintain the bar. What
I'm
are
gonna
you
hop up on top
yelling
of the
at me
table.
for?
I'm gonna hop
Ryan.
up on top of the table, reach in my bag, and pull out a few golden coins and hold them above my head, and say, "We need to talk."
Rob's gonna quickly turn to Orion.
Aye.
If things, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but if things are about to happen just
Give me
like
a
they did
moment.
before, let's help me go grab that bastard away from the fucking drinks.
Orion would have been looking around, like when Broth initially turned to him. Orion's scanning the room to see if anyone else looks like they're having a moment where they're either remembering or just an expression that indicates they are aware of something. Just any other person.
They're having a
in
good
the town.
time. They're drinking.
I'd like to roll
talking.
an insight check,
Upon
What are you
like,
trying to insight?
trying to insight the people around me, including most notably Mo, to see
You
if
don't, you don't need a.
because
you
Mo
don't
didn't
need
seem
an
like he
insight
remembered
check.
anything, right?
Yeah, you don't need an insight check for that. Everything looks like it did exactly before. People are talking. You maybe even overhear the exact same conversations. I can't
Okay.
believe I got away from the Sunborn Kingdoms recently. There was orcs everywhere, and the whole road was blockaded. You hear the same conversations that you heard at the beginning.
Orion,
Okay.
I just heard the lad say the same thing a second ago that he did before.
Excuse me, do y'all have any coin for an old man?
See,
It stumbles back away from the
He
guy.
stumbles
It's
into
gonna-
you again. Sorry, little lass. Do you have any coin for an old man? It's just
Oh, this is
something
it.
for the poor, please.
He did this on purpose because all I have now is gold coins.
he reversed time so that you had to give him gold if
I'm
you were
gonna
gonna be
go over
charitable.
there
He
and I'm gonna say, "May the light of Palor bless you," and I'm gonna hand him a gold coin.
As you start to hand him the coin, he looks at you and he makes eye contact with you. And he grabs your arm. And as he grabs your arm, he kind of steadies himself, making sure you're paying attention.
I look him in the eye.
The end is nigh. Your time has come. Seek out a fortune, a future beneath the rum. Busy place for crooked men, but be wary of her captain. The use for her unlearned men lack. 2 sons will reflect upon her back. Be sure to only open the right one, or feel a mark not easily undone. And his eyes flare, and you see this bright white kind of come from his eyes. And he turns and walks away. Out back out the door.
Upon like seeing this guy come in and out, Broff's gonna turn to Orion. See, did you see that there? The same conversation. I'm over here in the same bloody beggar coming in. Orion, if we don't want that lad behind the bar to die, we need to grab him outright fucking now. Or leave ourselves. Something weird is going on here. Some type of dwarven magic.
That guy was not the same.
And I repeat what he said to me.
In this night, your time has come. Seek out your fortune beneath the rum. A busy place for crooked men, but be wary of her, Captain. The use for her unlearned men lack. 2 sons will reflect upon her back. Be sure to only hope in the right one, or feel a mark not easily undone. That's what he says in his goblin voice.
Beneath the rum. Beneath the rum. That's the first thing he said.
I'm going to, risking. At this point, I have to hope that the same thing happens, because if not, it just makes me look like a freak. But I'm gonna listen to Broff's words, because they make sense. I am gonna go to the bar, and I'm gonna cease words. And I'm going to grab this man with my massive tree arm and pull
Broff's
him
gonna
from
help.
behind the bar.
Broff
He's
will-
already moved from behind the bar.
Oh,
He
good.
He
Okay.
moved into a room you don't see him, and he's kind of pitifully trying to make his way out, but it's very crowded.
Oh, all right. So without
Excuse
our
me.
intervention, he's not in that position. Okay.
He's not in that position right now.
All right, never mind. I'll go to
He's
the bar
coming-
and
I think he's
look
coming
left and
over here
right.
because we told him we had some money.
Wee bugger. If Orion walked away from after the little green one told us all that, then Broff would have followed Orion.
Okay, so y'all walk up to the bar looking for where he went? Or... Because if you would have looked towards the bar, you wouldn't have seen him. He was no longer there.
Yeah. Do I see behind the bar, like if I leaned over and looked left and right, do I see any barrels labeled rum or that look like they contain rum? I'm just looking for something.
You
beneath
might
rum.
be able to, sure.
All right, I'm just gonna keep that note in mind. Where that is.
Wait, you see? You see anything? You see the lad?
Are y'all at the bar or are y'all over at the table?
Oh, let me move my little man. Oh wait, I'm on the main map. How do I get back?
Oh, top left corner. Look, noble barrel.
Yeah.
There we go. It's gonna take me a while to load.
I think we both walked over here towards the bar. Like Orion poked his head around the corner to see if he could see the rum or anything. You see him? Is he back there? Is he safe? We only
At the
got a
moment-
little bit more time.
At the moment, it seems as though all things are safe. I looked at where the rock came through, and my current position leaning over the bar. Like, I'd probably be like here, like really forward. Am I in a position where if it were to come through in the next like few seconds, it would crush me and kill me?
You would definitely probably feel something. Yes.
Yeah, I'd back
you
up.
said y'all had gold. Yes, I'm over here. What you want to
yeah.
drink?
Well, I need a barrel of rum.
You want a barrel of rum? You want a whole barrel?
Do you have a barrel of rum?
No, I do not. My supplies are very limited right now. You can see how many people are getting drinks. How would I have that much?
Well, where can I find a barrel of rum?
I don't know. Maybe one of the more fitted, higher class taverns where there's not a lot of people. Where they serve. They're too expensive for the common refugee to come. Maybe I don't know.
Do you have any specials?
I'm just
I
trying
got
to buy time here.
ale.
I'm trying to keep him at the table.
And I got ale with tomatoes.
Tomato ale.
Yes, I put the tomato in it, and I squish it.
That's just something you do here?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. How long have you been serving that?
It's an old recipe my mom taught me. He lies.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, well, I heard there's dragons about. Have you seen any?
I haven't seen a dragon in a long time. What do you want about?
Oh.
I'm very busy. Can you hurry up?
Yes, 1 second here. Well, I was wondering, do you have anything to eat?
No. Tomatoes. You want some tomatoes? That's about all I have left.
All right, I'll give you a gold piece if you go to the man in the back of the room over there, and you tell him he has to leave.
Which man?
Oh, and he points to this man.
You would point past a whole lot of people.
That man way over there, the one in the brown. You'll see him. You can't miss him.
The one in the broad. You want me to tell him to leave?
Yeah. I don't like the way
Why?
he looks.
You trying to create a fight in my tavern?
No. He used to date my mother.
You dated your mother?
That's right.
As you're talking, the explosion happens.
Perfect.
Hits the side of the building here. Everything's on fire, okay? Terrible. And just like before, the soldier stumbles through, this time stopping just in front of Broth. Let me move you over just a smidge. So he's got room here. Oh, he's on fire. Mo looks back at his bar. Oh, my bar! and the soldier grabs a hold of Broth. So, the king, you must make sure the king doesn't die.
I don't know what to do here.
Mo, we've got to get out of here, mate.
Everybody's screaming and running and hiding.
Broth's gonna be like, "You go. What about yourself, mate? You're about to die any moment." He turns immediately to Orion. We gotta make a choice there, lad. In a few seconds, you'll know what's gonna happen next. Either we leave with that wee gnome over there, or we do something.
Becca, I had an exact dream like this once, and there was like a dragon, and we left through that door, and it meant certain death, so I don't think we can leave through that door again.
What, should we go through the hole? Towards all the soldiers?
Oh,
Is Mo a full-grown man?
Yeah, he's a full-grown, not large, medium, but yeah, he's a big dude.
Sorry.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
And so the soldier's looking at you. You got to get to the king. You have to make sure he survives this day.
Broth,
The crown cannot fall.
Broth's like, says it again. You gotta believe about it yourself, lad. Any moment you're gonna die here. Turning to Orion again. What we gonna do? You know what's about to happen next, lad.
I believe this one is too far gone. We need to get to the next one. We must act quicker. This place...
Do we leave?
Right.
Do we
Right,
leave with the
like
gnome, or what do we do, lad? Leave with the gnome, or what are you thinking here?
You're the expert on dwarven magic.
Did you see any rum back there?
No. Hey. Orion like turns to the little hooded figure that approaches him.
Thicket is taking May's advice to head towards the hole. She doesn't really. She's just like, those two can banter all they like. She's making a decision to leave through the other hole.
There is
but-
straight fire beyond that hole.
Oh,
that
it's
you can
actual
see.
fire?
Yeah, a dragon came down and lit the whole street on fire, and everything is burning. Like The
As-
cavern itself didn't get really hit by the fire because it got hit by a boulder.
As she's like passing, Broff's gonna grab Thicket's shoulder, or the gnome's shoulder. Oi! You said you know where somewhere to go. We gonna get the fuck out of here. Where are we going?
So she was gonna cast a spell on the spot where she saw the portal appear last time. She wants to cast fog cloud in this area, if that's all right, or like before they head out.
Maybe you got time right now.
I clicked a button and it disappeared. Hold on.
Now, while you're figuring that out, Glim, you would recognize, like, through the charredness of this soldier, his tabard, like this time in his armor, you would recognize him as an elite, one of the King's Guard, or one of the Crown's Guard, rather. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna scurry up Mo. Like, I'm gonna grab his clothing to use it to climb up until I'm up eye to eye with him, and I'm gonna grab him by the side of his collars, and I'm gonna scream in his face. Is there another way out? Is there another way out?
He points at the door behind you. Right there. There's a good door. There's a good door right there. I think we could go.
I'm going to smack him in the face. And I'm going to say, I said another way.
What's wrong with this way?
And I'm gonna,
He points at the door again.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got. I mean, he's not going to threaten the guy. I don't want to hit him again. I'm a nice person.
Ah, so nice. As you smack him, or as you try to get him to go, the portal opens, and out comes the 8-foot knight again. Hold on. It needs to be shrunken again.
God.
It needs to be shrunken down. I don't know why it's so big. And they kind of are on the edge of this fog cloud that happened here. What is this? Where are they? And you kind of hear them shouting in the fog that you can kind of see, and you may see like glimpses of them on the edge of the fog.
Are you coming? And like as Thicket like peers around the door frame to look into the street, she's like trying to find maybe a safe path or like do something different from last time, because whichever way they went, they obviously didn't survive. So she's being a bit more particular about the route they take this time.
How long does the portal stay open? Does it just close the moment they arrive, or does it stay open behind them?
It opens and closes pretty quickly.
Because, I'm thinking Glim's suggestion may be a great one, on what he said the first time around.
Get out.
But for this time, I'm going to say fuck defending this guy, because I've seen how it goes. I get beaten. This guy's stronger than me. So I'm going to, and, it'll reset anyways. Hopefully, if not, we die. I'm going to grab Broff and, like, sort of lift him up a bit. I want to shoulder him. So we can move quicker.
This is a very familiar position that Broff's been in before, so he quickly scales and straddles like a backpack almost around the shoulder of Orion. Let's go!
I'm gonna fling my guy. I'm still holding this guy's collar, and I'm gonna throw one leg over his shoulder, and I'm gonna be riding on his shoulders. I'm gonna grab the side of his beard that I think he has because of this picture, and I'm gonna heel him in the chest, and I'm gonna say, "Ow!" So I'm gonna ride this. I'm gonna ride Mo out the door if he moves once I tell him to go.
All right,
Can we
so
get an
y'all
animal handling check on.
y'all are all moving out the door again.
Yeah, we're trying it. We're trying it again, but
Yeah, May
knowing
is
that our
hesitant,
first
but
pass sucked.
isn't that smart? So I was just gonna follow the crowd.
As y'all move through the doors, you're coming out into the streets, and again, it's rubble. There's been several explosions through the streets with boulders crashing into the streets. And you get a little bit further, you move throughout. But as you get out into the street fully, you hear the screams and the shouts from inside the tavern of the man that they kill, the soldier again. Ah! You can faintly hear it through the tavern door. And you find yourselves in a alleyway. But as you kind of reach the alleyway, the skies go dark, like completely dark. It was a nice sunny day. They go black, and the clouds all start to kind of roll in. And so you kind of you can look up and you can see these clouds, these dark billowing clouds roll in. Y'all ever seen Independence Day? Think of how the clouds moved in front of the large ship, the large object, right? So you see these clouds moving in, almost as if some force behind these clouds is pushing the clouds in. And you see teeth, gigantic, massive teeth in the sky, piercing through the clouds just enough that you think that they're teeth, that there's something. And the world goes dark.
Okay.
And the world goes dark. And with that, we will take a short break so you can use the bathroom. Let's take I've moved the map to Dreams End, changed the scene. We'll prep the next scene and take a short break. So let's take 5 minutes, or y'all need 10?
I think we agreed on 10.
Yeah, 10's good
Okay.
with me.
If y'all need a 10-minute break, we'll take a 10-minute break.
Sounds good.
Perfect. 10 minutes, and we will resume. I will get the music going for the cutscene, or for the middle scene again. Play.
I just
There
want
we
to
go.
let you know, I got one more round of this before I become hyper violent on the next one. Every reset, these people lose more and more value in their lives. They become objects in this, and I will become hyper violent. Eventually, it's like, oh, this guy, he gets in your way. The next time I run by, slamming his head into the fucking wall, mounting him, and then keep moving.
Oh no. That's great.
That
I love
homeless guy, he's getting fucking picked up, choke slammed. He's getting taken out for blocking my door.
He definitely
Man, the homeless
predicted all
man
of
just
this.
is chilling, man.
He I don't think he's just a homeless guy, to be honest with you. He's something, because he's giving us some prophecy.
He had, you could see, I forgot to tell you, around his neck there was like the end is nigh sign.
And his knife for him. Bah, bah, bah. Next time. Telling you. Gotta give him the fucking 5-piece McNuggets special. Fucking bah, 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 bah. Uppercut him at the end of it. And I hope the reality
He's
to
just
where
chilling,
I do this.
man. I don't know why.
The reality to where I do this to this old man is the one we get out of, which means the loop stops and everything is actually canon, and that's the timeline that happened. where I just fucked him up.
He's just chilling, man. I don't know what you want.
Guys, we have to game end ourselves so that it resets. I cannot continue in this reality. I messed up, guys.
I want to. Is there a post we can look at for the exact words this guy said, or did somebody write it down?
Yeah, I'll give it to y'all. Hold on. Okay, back to my right page.
I wrote seek out rum in my notes.
I love that that's the part y'all got. Uh, ah, where did I write it? All right. There you go. Put it in party notes.
Yeah, I wasn't remembering that.
But you recited it perfectly.
Oh, I did. I did. If we end up back there again, should some one of us just yell fire to like make everyone escape the tavern in a quick panic?
I
Up to
That's
mean,
you.
what they tell you to do.
we could get even more violent than that. I'm willing to pick up a table and just hurl it at another patron until
Yeah.
they leave. They'll think I'm a monster ripping the place apart.
And they'll all run out and clear the
But
place, and then
we'll know you're a hero.
yeah. I'll be honest with you. If I was a sorcerer or a wizard, I'd be casting grease in that spot immediately.
Where the elves come out.
Yeah. Watch that
Yeah,
10-foot
but
elf slip and fall.
here's the thing: is I mean, we can talk about this while we're waiting until people get back, but there's no way we fight those guys or are able to take those guys on. It seems like the focus is about what this old man is saying, wherever this riddle is or whatnot, or wherever this it's like a warning almost. Did Zeus post it? Let me see.
Abuse it for free XP.
Zeus, did you post the
Yeah, I did it in party notes
okay.
on Discord.
The end is nigh, your time has come. Seek out your future beneath the rum, a busy place for crooked men, but be wary of her captain. The use for her unlearned men lack. Two suns reflect upon her back. Be sure to only choose the right one or feel a mark not easily undone.
No, I know what went wrong. We went left.
Um, yeah, this old man. I think this old man is either like somebody in disguise or uh just some fanatic. I don't really know. He had something
He
around
does
his
it. Yeah, he
neck.
does this for every bar. You just gotta ignore him.
I don't know if like we're like clearly we're either like we could get caught and go to prison with these guys, or maybe we're supposed to save this one guy's life, but he almost seems unsavable. Maybe we pick him up and try and like take him with us as fast as possible before those guys show up. Like he talks about protecting the king, but what's really weird to me is like we're in like the free land. Why would the king be here? You know what I mean? Why would the king be in this town?
Why
You
would he
know,
be?
what are dragons doing in this town? Like there's a lot of unanswered questions that are happening very, very quick. So I don't know. The two things is like either we leave before all this happens, or we're supposed to find like actually some rum in the bar and find some like something underneath the rum.
I feel like seek out your future beneath the rum. There's probably a sign or something that leads us to a place or under a tavern, the rum, just and then a
What
busy
if
place for crooked men. So it sounds like we need to find like a hidden bar full of thieves. And then, but we need to be careful of the person that runs it.
yeah, I don't know how far in the future some of this warning is. The only thing I can think of is like we take this guy and we find some secret passage under the rum in the bar and we
Like we're
save the
looking for
guy's
a pirate
life.
ship.
Or like if there's
I feel
something
like
in
we're
the
looking
back of
for
the
a ship,
bar, we
man.
like pick him up and take him with us and look him underneath, like look underneath some passage in the bar, or we take him with us and leave before those guys show up.
I don't think leaving. I mean, we guess we made it further this time, but I don't know if leaving's really going to help us.
I mean, I think the three, yeah, true. The streets get cooked. The just three options are we leave before this the four options are we leave when this happens, we leave after it happens with the guy to try and save him, we leave with the guy in some secret passage if there is one in the
Well,
tavern.
who's the guy? You mean the injured guy?
Yeah, the injured guy.
Should I heal him?
I don't know. I'm just going through our options here. The final option is we wait right where the portal is and we go in the portal as soon as it opens before these guys leave.
As they step in, as they step out, we step in. They don't even know we're there. Let's
No.
just find out what's at the other side of the portal.
Well, clearly it's like where these elves came from, right? So like this is the war. Like we're seeing our characters are firsthand seeing the effects of the war happen and how
We
brutal
just
it
scum
is.
save. You know what I mean? We just scum save, and we
The
pop through the portal. Scum save.
What's weird is what we know about the war is like there hasn't been any outright battles. There's been a lot of posturing. There's been like some accusations being tossed around, but this would be the first time that we've seen um if a dragon is fighting for a certain side, it's scorched the things that are happening. Like this is like the beginning of the war, basically. If
Well, neither
anything's
side knew about the
happening,
dragon.
do we know that? Like maybe
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
riding the
because
dragon. One of these
because we
humans,
said because somebody you said there was a wyvern, and the guy was like, "What? Oh wait, I've never, like he was very confused that you said there was a wyvern."
the old man or the
No,
dead guy.
the guy, the elves.
Well, the humans could
Yeah,
have been riding the
the elf.
dragon, right?
Well, the humans got blown up by the dragon.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. I mean, the fact that it just seems very coincidental that the dragon is like a third. We're past our 10
They're
minutes.
third
Actually.
party. I think they're third party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everyone back?
Yes, can I take a long rest to get my spell slot back?
You technically haven't spent the spell slot, and you haven't lost any gold, Glenn.
Okay, so it's just hard reset each time, huh?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. I haven't been annotating the gold loss anyway. I do at the end.
And keeping a track of it.
Yeah.
All right, so we come back, and last thing we remember, running into an alleyway and seeing what could only be described as the world, the sky collapsing beneath the mouth of potentially something, right?
Probably
Everybody get pulled
Tiamat.
to a new scene. All right,
It's blank, but I'm getting pulled there.
cool. All right, so you are seated right now. You feel a bump. You hear wagon wheels slowly along a trail start to
Oh my God.
move, and you can't see anything. You can just kind of hear this, and you're really groggy, as if you've been asleep or something. And this is each of you, and you're kind of bumping along. Your hands are bound, and
Skyrim
your feet
opening.
are bound.
Wake up.
You're finally awake?
And you hear as you're being as this cart is bumping along the road. She's going to be really proud of us. Chris is going to love these. These, I think, are the right ones. I think we got the right ones. Yes. And you, oh, I hope they are the right ones. There's so many different people to find, and this is not. There's so many humans and different things, but there's only one of them gigantic tree fuckers. I've never seen another one of them. Yes, I think we got them all. And you kind of moving along, and you hear these humanoids potentially talking in common back and forth as you walk along, and you hear all of a sudden in the distance a man yell and shout, "Stop right there! In the name of the crown, you are traveling near Sunborn Kingdom lands. This road is closed." As the shout comes across, and it's far off in the distance, but you kind of hear these horses trot, and you kind of hear the neigh of the horses as you cannot see anything at the moment. Your hearing and such is maybe a little amplified.
Does
And
Thicket
sorry, go ahead.
recognize any? Does Thicket recognize any of the voices in the cart?
No. Well, in the cart, nobody's said anything yet.
Well, the
Y'all are,
people driving it. Sorry, or the
no,
people
you
that.
would not recognize any of the people talking.
Cool.
And are we able to talk?
Yeah,
Or
you're kind of groggy and you're confused. The last thing you remember is potentially running out of a tavern.
are the people from the tavern still here?
Oh, I'm
All of
so
us?
groggy and confused.
Do we see the teeth in the sky? Do we see the clouds moving and the teeth in the sky? In the
Up
clouds?
to you if you were looking up. You kind of ran into an alleyway, but you definitely could see if you were looking up. Absolutely.
Are we all blindfolded right now?
Yeah, you can't see nothing.
Yeah.
We dead?
Yeah, that's why Orion was asking if all the people were still here. He's trying to figure out if everyone's still involved.
I'm here,
Is
Ori.
that-
You feel me? Start
I don't
nudging
know
around
what you
here.
people are up to, or what you drug me into.
Shut up back there. We got something going on up here.
What do you mean by you people?
You
The ones in the
people.
cart, you prisoners.
Shut up!
And he shouts back, and you hear a little bit of shouting back forth again. Stop right there in the name of the queen. I'll ask you one more time, unhand your wagon, unhand those prisoners, and go about your way. Otherwise, you'll meet your end. And the reply, you think you're in? we got this. We could fight you. I mean, we're not scared. We're not unhanding these for nobody. These are our rewards. Chris is gonna pay us good.
Ori, remind me this is the last time we go out in public for a long while.
It was easier on the fringes.
Thicket, Thicket, are you here? I can't see. Are you on this wagon?
Thicket nudges into May and like is trying to like push her feet around to feel the edge of the cart to see if there's any like if it's an open cart, if it's closed, if there's a way they could try and like wiggle off the back.
Oh, ouch! Watch it with your jar. You just whacked me in the back with it.
Shh, don't mention it. She says
The
it like
halt-
hidden underneath.
Cart finally screeches to a halt, and you all kind of jar a little bit in the back as the cart stops and the horse stops, and you hear just unsheathing of weapons. Get him! Take them down! Nobody's going to take this from us. And from there, you just hear the clinking of swords and shield and fighting kind of happening around you. Screams and shouts. Ah! And you hear arrows kind of. You hear a stumbling back of. Oh! And he hits the horse. The horse rears and neighs as he gets stumbled into, and the whole cart shakes as y'all are in there. And he falls to the ground. And all you hear is just this loud commotion of battle noises and fighting kind of going on outside of the tavern, or outside of where you are at right now.
May hits the deck.
Ori, try and break free from your binds, lad. We got to get the fuck out of here. Ralph's gonna be like trying to like struggle free as much as he can from these.
I reach up and remove my blindfold.
You can't. Your hands are bound.
Like to my
At the
like they're
moment.
bound to my side.
Yeah, you're bound. They're behind you right now.
Okay.
You can start to try to wrestle free if you want.
I
Absolutely.
mean, can I do like a check to just do that move where you like put your butt through your hands and then move your legs? And, you know what I'm talking about?
If you want to begin to try to wrestle free, you may.
I'm gonna try to wrestle free.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Sharp edge of your armor.
I'm gonna roll,
Roll just a do a sleight of hand.
Am I sitting next to Orion? Like side to side?
Yeah, y'all are near each other. You would not be able to get free right now, Glenn.
Ori, here, put your large trunk arms next to me so I can try and untie your binds. Your turn a little bit.
How am I bound, Zeus? Because Orion is asymmetrical. He has one normal arm and then like a huge club arm that goes down to his leg.
Yeah, you are. You're kind of like they've wrapped you up with the best they could with rope, like just around your whole body.
I like to think his arm is just tied to his leg and his legs are tied together. He's entirely immobile. It is a bit more difficult for me. They also just put a sack over my head. He doesn't have normal eyes. He just has a huge empty hole.
Right, who's on my left here? Who's this? Broff's gonna kind of like nudge to the left here.
Broff just ends up kicking May in the face as she's trying to huddle on the ground, like, "Hey, it's me down here. Watch yourself."
All right, well, you down there, try and untie me here. We'll turn towards you. Broff kind of puts his back to that person.
I can't do it.
May reaches up for whatever bench to try and, or I guess elbows up for the bench to try
Bloom
and
hops down
feel
off the
her
bench
way.
and takes off running as fast as he possibly can in a single direction.
You hear just fighting happening.
It's like that Prodigy song.
Can I try and do like a check to see if I can undo Broff's
Yeah, sure.
binds?
If you want to try, and as you're all trying to wiggle free and figure out if y'all can get free, you hear less and less sound. You hear more and more groans of agony, and eventually, you don't hear any more sounds of fighting, and you just hear a little bit of heavy breathing, kind of off in a distance, like a groaning and of what potentially is the last person alive.
Don't have much time there. How are you going?
Wait, who said that?
I did, lass. I said that. How are you going? Trying to untie me.
sorry, I just got distracted by the heavy breathing over there. If they are fighting over us, how are we all still alive?
Look, you better at least try to fucking untie me before they're done fighting, lass.
I know I am only a construct, but I am quite an uncomfortable one at the moment. So if we are getting free, please hurry with me.
You would wiggle free, May.
Oh,
Your hands or whatever you were trying to do, you
I was
accomplished.
doing Bruff's bind.
Okay. You were able to get his hands free.
Move your shoulder a little. I think I almost have it. There.
Hurry. Ah! Broff immediately takes off the blindfold with his free hands, looks around, and instantly
So
starts.
You're gonna see the people around you.
Okay.
They're not on it yet, but they're there.
As fast as he possibly can, he's gonna look around, and of the people that he recognizes, whoever is the closest to him and the easiest to untie is going to start untying their rope as well.
I am
Okay.
definitely the hardest to untie.
So
Hey,
one
what
at
are
a
you
time,
doing?
let's just say, one at a time, you're able to slowly get everybody free of their at least at a minimum their binds a little bit and their blindfolds off.
As
each
I
of you now,
as I untie the first person, I'm gonna be like, all right, help me untie the rest of them. And then, like, as each person gets untied, they're helping somebody else, and then eventually we're all trying to help Orion get all of his rope off. Hurry.
Oh, he's a
it's-
fucking bloodbath.
yeah. So as you open your eyes, you see just the carnage and such that happened around y'all as you were being moved in this cart, and there's several orcs that lay dead on the ground and several human as well soldiers, with one human soldier kind of kneeled over on holding a sword and holding onto a stump, and he seems like he could still be alive.
I'm going to rush over to him. And I'm going to bend down, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do... hold on a second. Let me look at these spells real quick.
Listen. As you kind of start to cast,
Huh?
you go to get this to the queen.
You'll get it there yourself.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word on the guy. Bonus action. Oh,
Do we recognize the banners that these people were fighting under, or if they have any?
No, you do not. You would
2d4.
recognize the Sunborn. They're carrying. They have their banners. These orcs, you would not. They're not really carrying any banners or anything like that. They have no official markings as if they're with any army or anything like that. All right, so you're gonna try to heal this guy for 5.
I rolled I rolled 5, but it's plus it says plus my spellcasting modifier, which is healing, so it's 10. I heal him for 10.
How in the hell did we get here?
And you see this little goblin in ramshackle gear, shoulder pads that are knee pads. You see for the first time, as you guys look over at him, that the emblem on his chest, as well as his eyes and the palm of his hand, start to glow white as he reaches out and he grabs the soldier by the arm, the hand of whatever he's giving me, and he grabs the top of the hand with his right hand, and you see a light go into him, and you start to see the man's injuries magically close on his face. A couple of cuts close, and the blood starts to dry as he takes whatever it was he was handing me.
He hands you a rolled note that was written, and around the rolled note is a ring. That ring has a yellow jewel in the ring. And as he hands it to you, he's like, "You have to get this to the queen. I'm not going to be able to."
Am I assuming that the queen, by the way, he's talking is the queen he's talking about is the queen of the humans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should, I don't know, hide in the bush. Do something. You'll be fine. Just rest.
And I'm gonna walk back over to the loudmouth dwarf, and I'm gonna reach up, and I'm gonna take the ring off the note. I'm gonna hand him the note, and I'm gonna keep the ring, and I'm gonna look at it. Just like put it on one of my fingers and hold on to it.
So what you would know about this ring is you and Ticket both would know, essentially, that soldiers, especially in the Crown and the Sunborn, the elite ones, the knights, that they don't really have a ranking structure in the knights that protect the Sunborn realms. They're more of, they have a color that each knight would be assigned, and it kind of shows how long they've been a knight and how good of standing that they are, how much the queen would trust the word of one of these knights, etc. You would know yellow would be very highly trusted. It'd be the most trusted of the Queen's guards, the Queen's knights.
Okay.
This knight is of renown.
That's
Bugger,
two
will
times
ya?
now. 2 times now we have been dealt with knights of high renown. Kingsguard are close from the human kingdom in these scenarios. And 2 times now, it has been the fall of one of these profound humans.
Thicket looks up at the sky looking for clouds.
Why do I keep getting bigger?
I'm trying to make you on the scale, you know? I'm just trying to make it better.
Those orcs are just gigantic. They're giants.
Yeah, they're very large orcs.
He'll survive. He's not dying.
Look, I don't know what you're handing me here, you wee bugger. I don't know how we got here. The last thing I remember is teeth coming out of the sky in a cloud. And then we wind up in that wagon.
You
Ever
will
since...
that too?
Aye, lass. Ever since, all I know is that me and my tree friend were doing just fine. And when you three got involved, all this weird stuff started happening here. Snatches the note from the goblin's hands. What's this here? Starts opening it up.
Glim doesn't seem
You're
phased
gonna
at all.
open the note for the queen, okay?
Glim.
Oh, is
Wait,
it
hold on.
sealed? Is it sealed?
Is it sealed?
It was sealed with the ring.
Oh,
But
okay.
he took the ring off. That's okay.
Well, I mean, let's read the note and see what's going on here.
Well, when he handed it to me, it didn't have a ring on it. So
Yeah, I mean, I took the ring off. I didn't know
I'm
that was.
calling the
I didn't
feds.
know that. I didn't know that was like a marking that it was sealed. I thought that just meant it was like, hey, this is the ring. Listen, we can't carry around a sealed note without knowing what it is. That's never gonna do anything. For me.
All right, well, he's gonna snatch it out of the goblin's hands, pretty
Unbothered, Glim, unbothered with this whole situation. By the way, it doesn't seem like anything new for Glim to be around a bunch of eviscerated people and battle and stuff. As everyone's doing whatever it is they're doing, Glim starts to do the only thing that he knows to do, and he starts walking around checking the pulse of all the creatures and people, And if they're evil, he's finishing them. And if they're not evil, he's healing them. And that's what he's starting to do. Just go body to body as they're doing whatever it is they're doing.
Okay. They're like, as you go body to body, like they are clearly all dead. The only one that's left alive is the one that you held.
Yeah. What about the horse?
Hey. The horse is alive but is wounded.
I'm going to tend to the horse. I'm going to use a medicine check, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Bruff hasn't opened this scroll yet. He just is using the piece of paper almost as like a pointer. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. And he's like, as he's talking, he's like aiming it and like pointing at each individual person. But you three here have caused me and my tree friend a lot of trouble. It's gonna be at least 6 pints of ale now.
May raises her hands up like immediately, not sure what's being pointed, but just in case. Hey, wait, before you get all bent out of shape, we're Thicket and we haven't done anything. We don't even know your names. If anything, that goblin over there seems absolutely unfazed by all of this.
At this point, Glim's already covered in halfway in blood up his arms as he starts to like go through pockets and do what he always does.
Does seem a bit funny that he seems to be enjoying all this healing stuff. People keep getting hurt. He seems quite at home with that. Are you making this happen, mate? You making everyone hurt so you can heal them?
No, this is all I know how to do. Are you injured?
Check self over. Are we injured?
Besides
No,
when the dwarf kicked me in the face, no.
You just still be maybe a little bit like groggy from whatever they used as you were each captured.
Ruff's gonna turn to Orion. Look, what you want to do here? I don't know about these three. Things were just fine when it was the two of us, and now look at us. Dragons blowing, the streets asunder in flames, taverns exploding. Bloody bastard, fancy knights dying on the floor, portals with elven knights coming through and killing them, and now this. Teeth coming out of the bloody sky in a cloud. What's next here?
Where we are now, I see no cloud nor teeth. We're in a completely different situation. If we were to wander off, who knows, perhaps if any one of us dies, it would reset to a new location.
Don't you think it's a bit odd that only us remembers these things happening over and over again? Why us?
The homeless.
Oh, the homeless man, that's right.
Looks around for homeless man.
You see nothing but trees and a little bit of road. In fact, you would know this little area somewhat well, as this is somewhat of a crossroads that you perhaps have traveled before.
I check all the spots.
I don't even remember how we wound up in the bloody cart. Something's going on here, and it's most likely dwarven magic, and I want to get to the bottom of it. But the last thing we should be doing is staying around here next to all these damn bloody bodies. Those are orcs. We're a far ways from orcs, lad, and I know orcs will.
But where are we?
I tell
Where
the
do we
dwarf
go if we
that
don't even know where?
Thicket says where they are because they know this area, apparently.
If we go south, we'll get to the queen who needs this message.
Look, I don't know about what we wanted to do or what the plan is, but if we stay here and someone passes by, they're going to think that we did this here.
Aye, that's true. I'd say we follow Thicket and get off this road.
Who the bloody hell is Thicket?
Thicket, right there, the little green one.
You find a few.
Not to be mistaken with the other
5
green one.
copper. 5 copper in his pocket. Not much. He's not carrying a whole lot on him.
Well, I don't think they'll be needing any of their
What
stuff
the note say
anymore, so-
again? What the note say?
Hey, the wee one was talking over there. What'd you say, wee one?
I'm just saying, if we need anything for the road, now's the time to fill her up.
Whatever you're gonna do it quick. Orion, I think we should leave this spot as soon as possible. You know this place.
We had been here once before. It is in the middle of a lot. We could go either direction. If we were to head to the Sunborn Kingdom, we would have to head that way. And I point southward, I imagine.
Yeah.
You
know,
I think it'd be
towards-
safe to say me and Broth know this because we roam this area.
You would know to the
Okay.
south is the Sunborn kingdoms. To the north would take you either towards the elves, or it would split and take you towards Shadowport Rose, Shadow's Rest Port. And then the other way would take you back towards potentially the Fey lands.
Oh, you wee bugger. I don't know what you handed me here. Was that lad over there in the armor dead or not?
No, he's quite alive.
What did he say to you? You talked to him.
He said, take this to the queen.
This here. He kind
Yeah.
of waves the paper in his hand.
Yeah, what's it say?
I don't know. We can worry about that later. Wherever we're going.
Did you open it? Well, it could
We're
be
standing
covered.
around a battlefield of littered bodies covered in blood and orcs. Where the orcs show up next, the humans are who next. We don't want to be standing here, lad.
All right,
Whatever
well,
we're going to do, let's get on with it.
I say we get on this wagon and we head south.
The one with the dead horse.
It's not dead.
He walks over to it. This horse isn't dead, right?
The horse is not dead. It's injured, but not dead.
Right. We'll just ride it till it dies, and then your tree can pull us.
Oi,
Glenn's gonna hop.
Boom.
my tree friend has a name. And he ain't pulling nothing unless he wants to.
All right.
The soldier, he kind of stumbles. He's still you can tell he's still pretty injured. He's checking on his fallen is dead, and he's kind of closing their eyes and trying his best to attend to them.
Oi, buddy. What you thinking here? That wee goblin wants to ride in a wagon? Get out of here. What you want to do? Raph and Orion are kind of just talking over to the side by this horse.
Thicket, what say you? What do you want to do? Where should we go? They want to ride south, but all I can see is fighting and wars down south. I say we keep going to the west.
I think you're right. I don't think we should head south at all. But mate, come around here with me.
Alpha.
The hell's come behind this bush.
You guys can't see, right? Can they see under?
They would kind of be able to see that y'all are over there, but not see what you're doing now.
You can definitely see my hat sticking above the bushes as we're kneeling behind
No,
them.
those are trees. Those are trees.
They're full trees.
Yeah, a couple of them are trees. Then you got some bushes.
Damn, those are
Like-
some big orcs.
They're part
Well-
bush, part tree. They're tall, tall bush trees.
Classic bush tree.
Because trying to like not be too obvious, right? But she's gonna like lift her poncho a little bit to show off the jar underneath. Do you think this might be the cause of it all?
Well, you haven't told me much about it, so I don't know.
Did you know? Was it glowing? What was it doing? Was it making a sound?
I couldn't really tell with the teeth in the sky.
Right. Well, you just keep an eye on it, right? If it does anything, if you notice
Aye.
anything, tell me.
I'll keep an eye.
All right. But yeah, I think we should head west. I think we should leave the carriage for the soldier to bring his dead home.
Did you see that dwarf tried to kill us with that ring? I don't know if we can trust him.
Yeah, he's a shady one, that one. Pretty greedy too.
Yeah, I feel like I'll go broke traveling with them with all the ale we'll have to buy.
Yeah, but if they drink enough ale, we could relieve them of some of that greed, if you get what I mean.
I see. Yeah, I like your plan in there. Maybe we just follow them and take them for all they got. Wait, no, that's bad. You're a bad influence on me, Thicket.
Just as much as we need, Just as much as we need. We need a friend. Let's go.
That's true. I would want that tree protecting me. Although it seemed to got shoved over by that knight, so maybe he ain't all that impressive.
I think he's a bit hollow.
And May and Thicket, I guess, make our way back to this group.
Mm-hmm. Oi, Goblin.
Huh?
Maybe you should leave the cart for the dead, eh?
Fine.
Goblin, what is your name? I never got it.
Name's Glim.
Glim, hey, it's nice to actually meet you with the day that we've all had.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't say that.
Hey, what was that supposed to mean? We're nice. We're nice people.
Well, may the light shine on you.
May gives Thicket a look. Oi, what say you? What's your plan? Where do you want to go?
He holds up the ring.
We have to deliver it.
But
Like I
wait.
said, it's the right thing to do.
I want
I
to
said
know
the
what
right
that letter said.
Yeah, me too. That's why I can't read it, so that's why I gave it to him.
Maybe he can't read it either.
Well, maybe we'll go get it from him.
While they're having their conversation, Rolf and Orion are having a private combo.
Boop, boop.
It looks like they're having a bit of a private talk. Maybe they're having a falling out. Who knows?
Hey, lad. It's been a real strange one. It reminds me of the time we almost first met. Well, a little more strange than that. I don't know what you want to do here.
Unfortunately, with my abilities, I am at the mercy of whoever is causing this. My concern is whether it's one of them or if all three of them are in unison in this endeavor. We could be the victims of something from your homeland, or wherever I am.
You've been searching a long time. Training for stuff like this. To find the magic that we talked about. You don't think that one of those three is doing something here? That's their magic.
Hell. It's either them or we are suffering an illusion with, if they're even real. The longer this goes on, the more things are muddied. Two of them have separated from the goblin. And earlier they threw accusations at the goblin. It's safe to assume then that the goblin is another victim in this, or the perpetrator, but he is not working with the other two. It is my guess.
Whatever we do, if we're traveling with them or not, magic is definitely afoot, lad. You saw the stuff that I saw. Portals, dragons, teeth in the clouds. I don't even know how we wound up in that cart. Something is not right. And if we think that it's something to do with him, maybe this could be answers on stuff to do with us. Maybe we could finally get and find the magic we're looking for. But I need to know what you want to do. Do we travel with them, or do we leave? Whatever it is, we need to do it quick, and not stay here too long.
As I was saying, I think we should stick together because if we are all victims of this, or even one other person a victim of it, there's a chance that any one of us dying could cause a reset back to a certain moment.
Okay, well,
No matter how far we got, things could go south. But you are a competent sorcerer. You are a powerful mage. Can you not simply divine the magic with your knowledge and dismantle it? Dwarven magic is strongest. That is what you have taught.
it's strong, lad, but I've never seen stuff like this before. Hard to understand what you're dealing with if you've never seen it before, lad. Let's go gather the others. Let's get the fuck out of here. Talk about where we want to go and what we'll do after that. Let's not stay here too long.
Very well. Have you read the note?
Not yet. Cheer up, lad. It looks tired now, but maybe this is the break we've been needing. Been searching a long time, with no answers. Training. This could be our chance for adventure and to find what we're looking for.
It means to end the war.
And to find out the magic between us. Let's hope for the best.
They're gathering together.
Aye, let's go. Alright. Aye. Me and my tree friend, we're gonna travel with ya. My name's Broth. And he's, well, he can introduce himself.
I am Broth's construct, Orion.
What do you mean construct?
Aye, we've plenty of time for all that. Let's get on with this place, yeah?
So we are heading south then.
We should read the note.
You can read whatever you want to do at any time later. Let's just leave from here, for Christ's sake. Smells of death.
Why would you want to head south?
No, I don't care where we go. But can we at
That's
least
where-
get away off the main road? We're standing around dead bodies here. Waiting to be
Those
charged with a
elves,
crime.
Those
The
elves
reason-
were not friendly.
The reason to
north.
travel south would be to get to the human kingdom.
Yeah, but the human kingdom is rife with, obviously, bloodshed.
They saved us.
I don't know if they saved us, lad. I think they just defended themselves. Look here. Ruff turns to the knight near him. If they're still alive, you take that cart, you take yours, and you make it back wherever you're going. This note here, you said is for the queen.
Aye, it's for the queen. I will take these and bury them proper.
Which way to the queen? Which queen you speak of here?
Queen Summer. The crown.
I know the area well.
The human queen.
I just Summer Light Shades. Her Royal Highness.
Hey, lad. You saved our life. I don't know if you had us in that back of the wagon or the orcs did. You tell me what happened here. Did you save us? Or were you just protecting yourself?
We came upon these orcs pulling you all in the wagon. We're... we are supposed to be on a mission, but we also are patrolling the lands on the way back to make sure that there are no roving bands going to attack. It kind of looks all across your group. Yeah, I don't know who you are, but he points at Gleb. He wears Pelor. And if he believes in the light, then he'll make sure the queen gets that letter, as I will not be able to make a journey so far.
All right. You've done us a kindness, lad. We'd probably be dead without you. You take care of yourself, and we'll take care of this later, as promised.
What did the orcs want with you?
Ruff kind of looks around at the group.
We don't know.
They were taking
What
us
do
to
you mean you don't
someone
know?
named Chris, they said. Kept saying the name Chris.
I've heard of her. Do be careful if she's after you.
Is Thicket familiar with the name Chris in this context?
Yeah, can I roll a check, or can somebody roll a check?
You would not be
Inside,
familiar with it. Baroff, want to roll a check?
Yeah. What do you mean to roll?
Roll a history.
Before he rolls, I reach over. I put my hand on I put my hand on his knee, and I cast guidance.
As you're trying to think, Broff, make sure
Alright.
you think hard about this name.
There, hold on, I gotta do it again.
Does it mean I'm rolling with advantage?
You'll be rolling. You add a 1d4 to it. if
Yeah,
you want.
1d4.
Ooh.
Powerful
8.
An 8, big 8er.
All right. So what you would know is you have heard the name Chris as far as orcs are concerned in your journey from where you came from your homelands. That Chris is a Khan for the Great Kagan, is one of the Khans of
Orcish
the
Khan.
Kagan. Yeah, an Orcish Khan.
Uh-oh.
Broff's gonna put his hand on like the shoulder of the knight, give him a nod. Best of luck to you. Broff. All right. Let's go.
So which way you're headed? And you're not reading the note? I gave you the note, so you can open it anytime you want.
Yeah. I haven't decided yet. I really want to get us out of this surround. Like the orcs had captured us and was surrounded by dead bodies. Broff is very much trying to usher the group away from here and towards the direction of where we're going.
Before y'all go, can you help me load these bodies on the wagon?
May sulks over from tiredness.
Ruff looks to Orion.
I'd be no help there. I'm sorry. He
Oh,
sits down on his
Orion.
coat.
Orion would like let out an inaudible sigh, but because he is acting as a construct, he would just begin to pick up the bodies and throw them into the wagon.
I saved our life. It's the least we can do. Ruff's gonna help Orion
Yeah.
pick up all the bodies and put them in the wagon.
Does his sigh sound like rustling leaves?
Yeah, there's just like a gust of wind from the mouth, and then
Rattling.
it makes like the leaves and loose bark move.
What's in the bush over there? All right. Which way are you headed?
South.
Is there any objection to south?
Yeah, it sounds like south.
We're headed to where this queen is. That's where. Man saved our life. I gave my word. We'll bring this note to her.
I feel like I know the way. Like the exact way. Would I know the way? Like the exact way how to get to the city?
Yeah,
we're going
I mean you would know the way you're headed. I mean it's you're on a road. You're on a main road that has been well traveled. It's a very set end road. It's not paved or nothing, but it's very set end. This crossroads is pretty well known in the area as far as like, you know, kind of a point where you make a decision on which way you're headed along the main roads. Do you want to travel by main road, or are you going to travel by in a different way? You would also know you are very far from the Sunborn Kingdom. Like you
like
are.
how many days would you say?
Walking. Let me look at the map. You would be a good few, like couple weeks.
All right. Well, it's gonna be about a week and a half. 2
You
weeks
are
on
about
foot.
2,000
What?
kilometers.
Let's get
Oh
going.
my god.
Take on walking
That's kind of why I wanted to use the cart.
and just keep walking.
May sulks forward even
Get
more.
all the way here.
I think it's gonna push to stay off major roads, but also try and find like little towns and hamlets along the way.
I think
Okay.
I think we do the classic just off the road technique, right? Where we can see if there's any passerbys coming on the road, keep the road in vision, but not travel on the road, just in case we need to hide from anything we see up ahead.
Are you saying something, wee bugger? Here. Don't understand you. What are you saying?
You're probably, I would say, a 3-day travel by foot to even start to get to the beginning of the Sunborn Lands.
Okay, how about this? Do I know of a town in between here and there that we can get to within a couple of days' travel as a checkpoint? Do you want me to roll
Yeah.
a dice to figure that out, or is that something? I
No,
would just
there would be some towns that would be that you could achieve for
Okay.
if that's what you want to do.
All right.
There's a town a couple days walk from here to the south. From there, we can continue on. Might be able to find some horses.
All right, well. I don't think I got your name.
It's Clem. Let's go. We're losing daylight.
And he
All
just
right,
continues to
Glenn.
walk away.
Lead the way.
He busts, Glenn reaches into one of his pouches, and he pulls out a sextant. Even though it doesn't really do anything during the day, he starts to use it to navigate us down parallel with this road that's very, finely navigated on its own. But he has the navigation tools that he's using as he moves down the.
All right, so everybody's headed that way.
Follow the yellow.
All in agreement. We see here.
They're kind of walking on this path. Don't think I
Yeah.
caught your two names either.
Her name's Thicket.
Aye.
Oh, my name's Me.
She's a bit
Me?
shy.
I just thought you'd say more.
What am I going to give him a speech? What? You're supposed to be the bard.
Aye, that's true. I'm Me. My real name is Win, but just call me Me. Don't call me Win.
All right, well, as I said before, name's Prof. Real name's Prof. Call me Prof.
What's it mean, this fella over here? What's it mean? Is your construct?
I think a construct is like an idea, so I don't think it really exists.
Means he's my best friend. That's all you need to know. And where he goes,
Like an imaginary friend.
I go.
Thicket goes over to Orion and tries to put her hand through his knee.
Hey!
Very solid, harder than skin, you know, bark-esque creature.
She gets a splinter.
It hurts me more than it hurts you.
Hurts?
That hurts you?
No. I was just trying to ease it. I am a construct, as in a creation. Prof made me.
Dwarven magic.
The
Dwarves no
strongest-
magic.
That's right. Dwarven
So
magic.
Two oddballs together, huh? It just keeps walking.
Are you a magic carpenter?
What's that?
That's a good one, Thicket.
You a magic carpenter? Or are you like a magic arborist or something?
Do I look like a magic fucking carpenter, lass?
Did he grow you from a
don't know.
pot?
the singular blue eyes just staring forward. It can't look anywhere else, but you know. You know.
Can I ask you a question, dwarf?
What's that? You're saying something, Ori?
I was just going to say that while we are here, prodding into my creation, why were you entering the tavern? Out here in the freeland. May. The lip.
Go, mate.
I have to turn up his mic because I don't think I really heard what he said.
They said, why did you enter the tavern that day? However long ago it was. Could have been today.
Well, we were on the road and we were hungry and we needed to make it to some sort of civilization because we weren't having much luck sneaking into people's camps looking for scraps. And we came into the city, and Thicket didn't really want to go into the city, so then I told them that we would just grab a bite to eat and get out, and then we met you, and then all this hell happened, and now we're here.
When she says scraps, she doesn't really mean scraps, you know. The people just they enjoy May's talents and they pay her some food.
See, you left out the most interesting part, though, is why you would be wandering and looking for food out in the freelands. What is a tiefling and a small child doing wandering together?
Child?
Hey, a small little child with a humpback.
I'm older than you. When were you growing out of that little pot? From a
That may be
seedling or a
so.
sapling?
I'm probably 9 months old, maybe
9
10.
months. I'm 40.
A 40-year-old child.
All right, dwarf, you better shut up.
Isn't that still a child in your race, bro?
How old are you then, Wrinkles?
Hey, lass, speak up. How old are you then? She's talking to you.
I was looking directly at you, dwarf.
Oh, me?
Yeah, broth. What's your brother's name? Chicken?
That's a good one.
I don't get it.
Grins.
It's like you know, when it's a stock that you use, and when the chicken is in it, it gets flavor, and then it becomes chicken broth. It's a food dish thing. Medium for cooking.
He doesn't even know. All right, let's move on.
As y'all are walking, light kind of gives way to the evening. Starts to get dark. You find yourselves in a little bit more of a congested, as the trees kind of grow, and you're walking through a little bit of a wooded area next to the stream. Let me fix you so you can see some here. Tree, and there you go.
Thank
a
you.
better
I am
question would
true.
be, how did you two come to be traveling together? You also travel with that goblin glip there.
It's Clem.
That's what I said.
We're just mates.
If you don't know how to read, you want me to read the note?
I know how to read. He's clutching the note quite firmly. And don't worry about this here. It's going to the Queen, as promised.
Well, read it.
Looks to Orion.
Maybe
think, lad?
best to read it. If we're bringing a note that informs Queen of a, I don't know, strategic battle move or something, it would be better it never arrived. I'm looking to end this conflict. Help it.
Sure.
Seals have been removed. Rings.
See that again. Wind cut your voice, lad.
The seal has already been removed. The ring sealed. Seal. Thing? The thing?
It didn't
Yeah.
seem to bother the soldier when you took it off.
The ring is, how can I explain? The ring is the key to an audience. The note is the message. We'll need the ring to talk to the Queen. I think we read the note to make sure we don't find ourselves any more trouble on the way there.
All right then. We all sure about this?
Just do it.
All right. Buddy, give me a boost here.
Very. I pick him up and hold him up higher.
Hey, put me
You
on
want to
your
put your glasses on, Grandpa?
put me on your shoulder, lad, so I can breathe and not have to worry about walking at the same time.
All right. Firmly plant both his feet on my shoulders. I'm making him stand up there.
Broth opens the note. Hear ye, hear ye. Oh, green-haired, humpback, 40-year-old childs are banned from telling jokes in the Southern Kingdom. For they're so bad, they'll be put to death. Quite the accurate notes here.
That's absolutely devastating news for you, Thicket.
He's not talking about me.
Hey,
I'm only kidding. Alright, let's see what the actual says. Probably is going to be a decree about how dwarven magic's the strongest magic in all the realm.
You have the item on your character sheet.
Okay.
You should, anyways.
What would it be under? Other possessions?
Items, maybe?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see.
Is it there?
Maybe in my backpack, possibly.
Oh, hold on, I might need to put loot type. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, so is it nighttime right now? It's black and white for me.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's
Okay.
like turning dark.
Just making
It's not
sure.
black and white for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I just had because I had to update your token, specifically just your token in Orion, so y'all could see a little bit.
Oh, I get it because I have dark vision.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm just willing to be blind if you want. You know, I don't have to see nothing.
I still don't see any note in here.
No? Okay. Ba-ba-bum. It's weird. It should be. I set you as an owner, so you should be able to see it. Yeah, you're the owner of it. If you look to the right on items, on that toolbar, do you see that?
Oh, I do see it over here. It's in the items and notes. Okay.
Yeah.
Says here, Queen Lightshade. The place of peace is in ruins and compromised. It is a trap. Do not come to the peace talks. We cannot trust the elves. We'll have to have a different plan. Your loyal knight, Hux the Yellow.
Ah, we might not be there on time.
Sounds like the elves are planning a trap. I mean, we did see that one elf kill that bastard in the tavern. That's so weird. There hasn't been any battles or wars that we know of so far. At least where we've been travelling. I'll be quite honest. Ori and I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of things. It's been a lot of time in the woods. Yeah, the wars. This is the first I've seen anything or heard of it. Be honest with you, I didn't even know people were at odds.
I grab him by the sides and pull him off my shoulders and put him down. Just while in the middle of his talk after he's finished his big decree.
Hey, thanks, lad.
I wonder if that note might be worth something. Person.
Hey, worth our lives. We told the landlord we're going to deliver it, so that's what we're going to do.
You reckon there's a post office between here and there?
Hey, it's a good idea.
we could give the ring to an eagle, and they could take it right to where it needs to go. Save us
What?
the entire journey.
The hell are you talking about?
Hmm.
We
I
gave
don't
the man
know.
our word. We're gonna go there. You don't want to join us? Feel free.
Well, one does
Right.
not simply walk to the Sunborn Kingdoms.
We're gonna go to the closest town, and we're gonna find, I don't know, horses.
Oh, that's smart. Suppose
I
we could
don't
do
know
that.
if delivering this note would get the war any closer to stopping. It would only boost hostilities. If we let them go, there would be an end.
It would not end. You
I
kill
will-
the queen.
Lad, if this note doesn't get to that queen, those elves will kill her. And you think the war would end then?
How far away is the Elven Kingdom from where we are? Like, is it the Sunborn Kingdoms? Are they closer than the Elven Kingdom is?
Yeah, you're nearest to the Sunborn Kingdom probably is. You're only a couple days. I mean, you're honestly a couple days from each, to be honest. You're kind of in
And
a
basic-
middle spot where it's pretty narrow.
And basically, it's saying the Queen's going to a meeting in the Elven Kingdom.
There was a meeting place called the place of peace.
Well, maybe we should go to the route on the way to where the meeting's supposed to be, and we could meet the Queen there instead of travelling all the way to Castle.
Look, I'll be honest. This sounds like peace talks are in the works, and the elves are laying a trap. That lad saved us from being captured by orcs, and it's the only reason we're even having this conversation. We told the bastard we'd bring the letter to the queen, so that's what we're gonna do.
There is one more important thing to note, bro. The Sunborn Kingdom has a stricter view on magic. They would probably want me deactivated or detained in cities or something.
It's actually different. The Sunborn do not.
The
Unless you
Sunborn
just want to
don't?
think that. No,
Hey,
Oh,
the
okay.
elves do.
The
You're
elves,
speaking
of-
the elves are anti-magic, yeah.
Mhm.
No, I thought the Elves' whole society was magic.
Yeah, but you
They
have to
are.
be, it's regulated.
I
Regulated.
see. The Sunborn's free magic, they're free love,
the,
free
the humans
magic.
let you do whatever you want, yeah. If they're like, yeah.
Bunch of hippies.
Lad, you're speaking of the
I'm
elves.
from the Sunborn Kingdom. It's where I spent the last 10 years of my life.
Orion puts his finger, like one of his fingers from the smaller hand on his chin, thinking, no, I'm fairly certain that's the humans.
Hey, wait a minute. Goblin. You said you spent 10 years with the humans.
Yes.
You might be the first goblin that I've ever laid eyes on to be wearing not only what you're wearing, but spend that much time with the humans.
I'm a cleric of the Temple of Palor.
Well, you saved the man's life. Now you have a chance to repay him. You think you can get us to where we need to go to deliver this letter?
Once we get there, I'll know where to take it. But getting there, you know, that might be the tough part.
Ori and I know this area not, maybe the best, but well enough to get us through. It's been a lot of time on these lands. We could probably get you to at least maybe a landmark or something you recognise, and you take us the rest of the way. But I gotta be honest. Do we all want to bring this letter to the Queen?
Perhaps if we do, we could try to reason an end to this, but it is such a hostile thing. Is it so bad if she were to go? They were the aggressors in the beginning.
Couldn't tell you. Don't know much about the war. But I know an elves laying trap for the human queen is not great. And it's only going to make things a lot worse unless we get that message across.
I'm pretty sure it was the orcs that really started it all. I don't think it was the humans.
the orcs and the humans had a situation, but the elves were definitely not the ones who started it. They were the only victims in this.
Ah. Look, we can argue about who started what and whatever for all we want. I don't care. I gave the man my word. Glim, lead me to the Southern Kingdom. Ori, we take this note to her. We save the Queen just like the lad saved us. No trap, no problem.
Orion nods.
Aye, alright. Lead the way, Gleam. Or actually, follow me. We'll get you most of the way. You show us the rest. Ruff starts trotting through the woods.
About how late is it?
It's probably sundown right now.
Okay.
Like sun's already kind of gone down. No longer daylight.
We'll have to make camp soon.
Alright, well, let's get a little further. Hopefully from those...
As y'all walk down the path,
bloody
you
orcs.
can start to see two individuals standing on top of a large rock formation in front of you.
Not me, fella.
Thicket dots to the right. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Orion can't see them quite yet.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm not loaded in.
Hey, get down!
As I see these guys, I'm gonna grab
not loaded
Orion's
in?
shoulder or
Yeah,
like
try to
his
switch to the
arm
world map.
so he doesn't go any further than like out of arm's reach of Broth. Oi, wait a minute here. There's something ahead.
How bad do they look?
I don't know. These two figures, top of that rock. Straight ahead, maybe 25, 30 feet away.
I look in that direction with my dark vision. Do I see anything different from them?
I got dark vision too. We can.
No,
we can-
most of them have dark vision too. Yeah. You would also just see two very dark figures. You can't really make out. They're high above you. The moon's kind of back behind them, just kind of coming up. So you would kind of see. You could tell they're wearing like robes and they're hooded.
Hey, two figures in that rock. Some hooded figures wearing robes.
I walk out there.
Hey,
Hello?
he's gonna
Or the
get
rest of y'all.
himself killed.
Who's up there?
I'm blind.
They one of them responds to you, Glim, and they look down on you and you hear a female voice. Hello, little goblin.
Hello? Well, step out of the shadows so I can see you.
I'm not in the shadows like your friends that went into the trees.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Well, you can't blame them. What are you doing? Laying the ambush? Come on.
There's no ambush here. We're merely here to stop you.
Oh, stop me from what?
What is to come?
Oh, well. Then come down here and stop me.
And I
If
cast.
that is what you wish.
I cast a spell on the one to the right. I lift
Roll
up my right hand.
initiative. You don't have you don't have advantage at this moment. Like you don't have surprise. Like because
No, that's fine. I don't need to be
they are aware of you. You are aware of them.
Okay, roll initiative.
Hold on, give me a second. I will create the encounter and link it to the source.
Are we all rolling or just Glim?
You will roll 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Yes. All right. Why is it? Without the add-ons that I had originally, I'm trying to remember how to do this. I began the encounter, but y'all didn't get a turn tracker or nothing, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
I didn't even want one, so it's fine for me, man.
This could be our first fight, man. Little Glim
Nah.
Glim gets just pummeled and we keep going. Oh, there it goes out of gate.
You know, I don't have dark vision. I'm effectively blind. I'm just gonna be running around towards sounds. I might beat Glim to death.
Yeah, but man, Ralph at least told you what's ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he knows directly ahead of him. There's a rock, and there was 2 people standing on top of that rock, so it must have been a pretty significant rock, maybe like a boulder even. And
They're around 30 yards away.
You're about to be able to see.
Let me make sure I can highlight everybody, I think. Okay. It didn't bring y'all into the encounter. This is why we practiced it and still. Oh, wait, here we go.
I wish you didn't
I got
destroy
it, I
your
got it, I
computer. I don't
remember.
know why you did that.
Whoa, where
Okay,
these
so everybody should be
spiders
able to
coming
roll
from?
for initiative now.
Okay.
Hell's over these spiders, man.
Huh? Oh, you don't see those guys yet.
Oh no.
Alright.
Is this
You
supposed
How
to
do I roll for
encounter
initiative?
thing?
Is there a
I
button
don't
I'm supposed to push? Roll for it?
Do you see a button?
Oh, I just click initiative, right?
Yeah.
No,
You click
character
initiative
don't.
on your
I don't see the button.
Character sheet.
character sheet.
I forget
Like,
where that button is.
The button
Ooh.
is left of your
Oh.
character
Ooh,
of your
that 20!
character
Yup,
sheet,
yup.
right underneath your profile, right underneath your character
Wasted it
picture.
on initiative. Good job, I think.
Is it? Is it? Because I have a feat. I have an origin feat called Alert, which allows me instantly after rolling initiative to swap it with a willing creature, and I would like to make sure that our little friend Glim gets to go first and swap initiative with me if he so chooses.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
What? That's crazy.
Boom!
Hell yeah, I'll do that.
Take my dex.
Oh, I'm fucked.
So it's
I
just
know
what is it?
You misspelled spider there twice, by the
Oh.
way. It's
I still see some of y'all's names as player character 2 and player character. You might need to rename your
That's weird because it doesn't say it up
Not
top.
does it
Oh,
say
mine.
above your I see Thicket, I see May.
Yeah, but my
For
name on
Jones'
the
character, I see player character, and for
But if you scroll up, you see Glim.
There you go.
That's weird.
Next time I roll, it'll fix
It
it.
is weird.
oh well.
I don't
Let
know
me
why. Oh, it's because it's in the identity of the token.
okay.
let me just re-roll and then I'll change it down to 10. See if that works. No, it didn't work.
It's okay.
Alright, I'm just player character 2 for this fight.
It's all right. Where's the initiative order? Is that
Okay, so Glim and Thicket change
So
order. There you go.
Goochy, on the right hand side of Foundry, underneath the chat button, there's 2 swords crossed over. You click on that, it's got the combat encounter.
perfect?
So Glim should be first, and Thicket should be 1, 2, 3, 4th.
Does it just change the roll, or does it change the final with all the? Like, do you get to add your initiative bonus to my roll?
No, it means you take my initiative. So you have 26
Okay.
and I'll have 12.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So, wait, why is it on the spider as first? Oh wait, I can. Oh wait, no, it updated. Nice. Okay, cool.
All right. The first fight.
Thicket, you are first. It should, or not Thicket. It is
Glim.
Glim first. Let me rechange these again. I do not know why it is on the spider to go first when it should be.
You keep putting Thicket back up top.
I don't. I put Glim. I thought.
Okay, maybe I gotta like target
There we go.
myself and click the feet. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Perfect.
I'd love to link that thing in chat. It's super cool.
All right, so you're gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you gotta roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Who are you hitting?
I'm shooting it at the one on the right.
One on the right.
Glim holds his hand up that's not wielding his mace. The one that has his shield, as the shield is attached to his forearm. And he holds his hand out. His palm lights up the bright red as a gleaming spark of flame shoots out into the air, lighting up the surrounding area as it goes to try to strike the dark creature on the right.
Okay.
And it is a DC. It is a dexterity saving throw, and you have to beat a 15.
Oh,
Nice. I did not beat it.
And
You wanna
now
roll the
I
damage?
do. Yeah, it is 1d8 damage. Do I just R1d8?
You can in the chat message just click the damage underneath the Sacred Flame.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch to the damage.
Whopping
damage.
2 points of damage. All right. Nice.
And I'm just gonna stand where I'm at, and he's gonna hold his shield up, and he's gonna bash his mace into it. And he's gonna dig
He
his heel in
takes
the ground.
2d8 radiant. Why did it not update? Oh, here we go. That's why. I was like, why did it not update? So, like, it's bright enough that you can see. Like, it's still enough, like, moonlight and light from the sun that you can see. Everybody can see at least 30 feet. It is May's turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have a bonus action or anything else you're doing, Glim.
No. I am somehow stuck with this measurement tool that has created a circle on the screen, and I can't figure out how to get it off.
Top left, I think.
You guys aren't seeing that, are you? You guys see it too?
Yeah, we are.
Perfect.
I
Thank
got
you.
it.
I won't do it again. Bonus action? No, I don't have a bonus action this go around.
Okay.
I'm going to stand where I'm at and dig my heel into the ground like a baseball player getting ready to step in the batter's box.
It is May's turn then.
I forget how to send your spells to the chat.
You just open up your spell book on the right hand side of your player sheet, and then you just click them. Left click, and it will go to the chat. Or if they're on your hotbar, you just click the hotbar. or hit the number.
Okay, so May doesn't know what this fight's about. It feels like we're at risk for getting involved. So, is it possible to send a silent image to resemble myself walking out into field, or am I not hidden enough?
So you're trying to stay hidden?
Yeah.
Like they know you walked into the forest. One, they verbally said it. But two, I mean, yeah, you could send that an image out if you wanted to. I don't know exactly what that spell does. You have to tell me or put link it.
Yeah, that's what I
into the
was
chat.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
It's called what? Silent image?
Yeah.
Do you have your character sheet popped out?
I do.
I think, are you clicked into that? Because when I had mine behind my screen, it wouldn't allow me to.
There you go.
Okay.
I did it for you. Yeah, on
Maybe
the
it is
right, the
because
three
it's popped
dots.
out.
You just click the three dots and you can do display in chat.
I think it's just bugged because it won't let me
Uh,
click any of those.
You create an image of an object or creature. So yeah, you would be able to create an image of yourself there if you wanted to. That they would potentially think is you. They don't see you right now. They just know you went into the trees.
I clicked. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
Is that it? No longer than a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, I don't know if I can adjust it, but it's essentially an image of myself walking out into the open.
I don't want to do this then. I'll put this thing there. You can delete the other thing maybe, and
I don't know how to delete these.
Yeah, you have to delete that for lose.
okay.
It's cool. You can make it like an image token like that. It's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, right click removes it. If you hover over the options over there, it shows the
Okay.
measuring distance. Right click deletes, I guess.
Okay, so that's the first ability. Are you gonna any bonus action you want to do?
No, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. And next, you would hear a somewhat slithering sound coming through the trees.
Oh,
And then that would be all you would hear.
But it's not really that big though, is it? It's not actually. It's
It,
not actually
it is
that-
big. It is large.
Can I see
It
it?
is
from where I'm
a
standing?
my
monstrosity.
Can I see it from where I'm standing?
Do you?
I think I do.
Yeah, you would start to see part of it as you would hear it moving. It's loud coming through the forest.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. What do we even do? So, is it loud enough that it's noticeable? Like, there's not a whole lot of sound and stuff going on currently, right?
It's loud enough you would hear it. Yes, definitely.
And is it very obscured by the trees? Like, is it in the canopy, or is it through the?
It's in the canopy of the trees.
Oh,
But yeah, you would hear it somewhat moving through the trees and trees branches snapping, etc.
Yuck. Anyway, okay, distracted. My actual fear of spiders.
Oh, no.
It's like the huntsmen. They're coming to get me. Which of these two did Glim attack?
The right one?
Okay, well, how clear a shot do you reckon Picket has visually through here? Like if she's like peering around a tree trunk.
You could potentially have a shot if you want.
All right, well, first things first, I think she'll probably try and cast Hunter's Mark on that little guy there as a bonus action, I believe. All right. Then she is going to notch her short bow and try and take aim at them with her action.
Don't miss.
Hey.
Ooh, she got 17.
All right.
I'm assuming that hits them?
Yes. Can be a hit. Roll damage.
6 hurties, please.
You targeted the right one?
Yes, targeted the right one.
Okay. Take 6 points of damage. So your arrow comes flying out between the trees and you hear it hit flesh.
And then she's going to try and like sort of scamper a little bit away from the swooshy sounds that she's hearing.
Okay.
But
You
I
have all
can't
your
move my
movement.
person because I've got it on target. Lol.
Yeah, that's normally what will mess you up if you don't if you mess up your tokens. Like the top left if you choose something different. Like I've had to get used to that.
Okay, that's it. Broth.
Okay. Did Orion and Broff hear what the hooded figures said to Glim? Like, was it loud enough for everyone could hear?
Yeah, y'all would have heard it.
Okay, so we heard them say, "We're just here to stop you."
Yep.
Okay. Is it still dark where only people with night vision can see?
No, it's light enough that you can see enough, like a 30 bit. Like it's still kind of dusk, like late dusk, you know. Light enough that you can kind of see, but you can only see like 30 feet without dark vision.
Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on, Orion, but they said they're here to stop us. We fighting these guys or what?
Well, I've already hit him with an arrow.
Orion just shrugs.
Okay. Well, in the midst of all like the blast and the arrow and the sounds and everything, fuck it then. Broff is going to with one hand like flex, and you see like the runes on his hand, like the runes on his arms start to glow, and then like rear back have like a ball of magic as he rears back, and then like unleash a blast of magic towards the guy on the right.
Okay. Ooh.
And we're gonna hit him with a sorcerer's burst.
Dwarven magic.
Dwarven magic. But before he does any of this,
Okay.
when he says, "All right, fuck it then," he in one hand grabs his goggles that are around the top of his head and pulls them down to where they're over his eyes, and then flexes, poof, blasts the guy with some magic.
Okay.
9.
9 does not hit.
The blast just veers right or whatever. Just
Sails right over their shoulder. The difference in the out, they're up on a rock. You're a little bit dark, harder to see. Maybe the moon was in your eye, and you shoot it. Just blast just sails wide a little bit.
bam. And that's all he's gonna do.
All right. Next is one of the two on the cliff side. All right, so the one on the left begins to put their hands together. Oh, the music's done. Hold on. Da, da, da. They begin to put their hands together. Did that fix the music?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they raise their hands kind of towards the sky, and you see lightning kind of cackling around their fingers, and they're holding it for a few, and they remain in that position as if readying something, with their hands outstretched towards the sky. And that's the one on the left. And that is their turn. And it's Orion.
All right. I have no idea where they are. I see some magical effects, I imagine. Those are bright enough to illuminate for a brief moment, right? Right. So I'll run forward. Fuck it. I'm also under the impression that that's the real May right there. So I'm gonna defend them from whatever's coming. Oh, there's the rock. All right, that's helpful. So they're on top of that thing. Great.
Yeah.
And once I'm there, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on myself.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, so for the next minute, my unarmed attacks, I got a special one. Do a D8 instead of doing 1 plus my strength. And I got an action. I get, I have an action. How high is this rock wall?
It's about 10 feet.
Okay, so if I were to dash, could I make it here? Because I'd have 60 movement.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna dash up here and just like slide between these two.
Okay.
These two cloaks that I can
As
barely
you
make
kind of
out.
move in between them, they're just like, they look at you. You would, up this close, you would be able to kind of see a little bit under the cloak. And in the darkness and such, they look elvish.
I speak in Elven. I say, "You're elves?" What? That's all. I'm just confused by them. But I'm just threat posturing right now. If either one of them tries to like get away from me, I'd like swing or something, swing my massive arm, crumple them.
Okay. And it's the next one's turn. And hold on. Make sure. Boop, there we go. All right, so this one looks towards you as you kind of moved in between them, and speaks back to you in Elvish, and basically says something of the sort. Something of the sort. And that's all they say to you. And they then raise their hands to the sky, and lightning starts cackling between their fingers. And the lightning from their fingers and the one on the other side starts arcing over you as it starts to fill the sky in the immediate vicinity, about 5 to 10 feet around these two. It's creating this lightning spectacle that is kind of shooting up and out, not really coming down towards you. And as they are doing that, she starts chanting something in a elvish tongue that you don't quite understand, but you can kind of understand that it's elvish. And I think that is where we kind of cliffhanger this and leave it for the session, with them casting this spell over the top of Orion and the battle
Wait, over me.
just beginning.
Oh, they're doing that thing
Yes.
that those guys did in Dragon Ball where they put their two fingers together and lean to the side.
They can't. They
The
can't
fusion.
fuse. I'm
They got a
between
fusion,
them.
huh, dude? Yeah.
The confusion, ah.
No, I'm between them.
Got some lightning cloud over my tree friend.
Oh man, I
The
should have blessed
lightning
you
is
guys.
cackling up and above, and it's going out, and the sky is filling. You can see as the lightning shoots, it starts to let you see and illuminate the area a little bit more. But these two are obviously casting something very different than what you've seen and powerful. But that is where we are going to leave it.
Oh man,
Our champion
stuff.
stuff.
good stuff.
Watching this in front of them, watching the tree underneath these two.
Holy
And we
cow!
will pick it back up in 2 weeks, because next week is Easter.
Man,
give
2
us a
weeks.
taste to take it away.
Give us a taste to take it away. Is everyone going to be traveling next week, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I have to do Easter
Okay.
for the baby.
Well, shit.
Thank
So
you for
no-
putting this together, guys.
Yeah,
and thank
man.
You, Zeus, for DM.
Oh, dude, so
Zeus, this is
good.
great.
We're just getting into it, just feeling each other out.
Yes.
I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I was actually
Episode
half
1.
hoping that we would still be in the tavern by now, just figuring out how many
I was hoping
ways to
so,
get out
too.
in time.
No,
I was
We-
hoping
we,
it was the
uh,
whole thing.
we lose this fight. We die here and we go back. We wake up in the tavern again. By the way.
I'm
Oh,
so
God.
curious, what was that? You know what I mean?
Mm.
It was just a nod to starting in the tavern in the worst way possible.
It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
Just a dream.
Or you think maybe it was like
That
a
is the beginning of
premonition.
Dream's End.
Thank you so much. I gotta
man.
bounce, guys. Thank you so much for
Dude,
Thanks,
having me.
Bye,
Jones.
Jones.
And I will see you guys in the next couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
Hit me up if you need anything on my end, Zeus.
Dude, hold on. Before you exit, I know you need to run. Let's go around and introduce yourself real quick. Say who you are and what you do, quickly, and then you can bounce.
All right, Jones, you
So
want
we
to
can go
start?
around the room. You first.
My
since
name's
you gotta go.
my name's MF Jones. I'm a role player. I like to role play, and that's about it. I'm a father. I'm a dad. That likes to role play.
Wonderful, wonderful. MF Jones, everybody. Big claps in
Bye,
chat.
Jones.
Glim himself.
And then May, a wonderful May.
I'm Egg or Eggly, and I have a full-time job, and I love the bills.
Bills.
GG.
Egg is also one of the two that created a lot of the character art for this. So it's amazing, and we're very, very thankful.
Yeah, incredible job. Amazing stuff.
Thanks.
And the next person that created a lot of credible art, Ticket.
Oh, hi, I'm Holy Sausage Rolly. You'll probably see me yapping in chats. That's basically what I do. I also draw pictures sometimes, so I try my best. That's just me.
It's amazing.
Where's my Cheersy?
Gotta be Australian, I guess.
Yeah, it's
True
an
blue.
Australian thing. And Little Bear.
Hi, I'm Literal Bear. I'm a professional MMA fighter, world-class polo player, and known Playboy billionaire. I also stream at Literal Bear on Twitch.tv, and where I play Red Dead. I exclusively play idiotic characters because I'm a idiotic person myself, and art imitates life. Love me.
Gooch.
Well said.
Hi, my name is Goochy. I'm a professional MMA fighter and polo player. And I own the Playboy mansion that Little Bear works at. And I also stream on Twitch. I'm playing Broth, a dwarf sorcerer.
Oh yeah. And I'm Zeus Slayer. I'll be DMing the campaign. I stream every now and then. Not very often lately because I'm too busy. But I'll be DMing throughout the campaign, and maybe we'll see some other DMs here and there as well.
Hype
Big
in the
round of
chat for
applause.
Zeus.
Big round of
Woo!
applause.
Yeah, amazing job.
Guys, first and foremost, thank you to Zeus Slayer, Holy Sausage Rolly, and Egg Lee. Holy and Egg did all, like, pretty much all of the art that you're seeing for the characters. And huge applause and thanks to Zeus. Zeus has put a lot of time, blood, sweat, tears, and money into this project. Computer in this project. You have no idea how much time he's put, and it shows from first episode. We're really excited about this. This is something that's going to be weekly. Obviously, with next week being Easter, we'll let you guys know the plan. It sounds like we'll have a week off and some people are traveling, but if not, we'll let you guys know because it is a weekly project. But all the love to Zeus, man. He's put a lot of energy into this, and we're really excited for this, man. And thank you so much for all you've done. For episode 1 was fucking awesome.
If you like this music, this score, it is an original score done by Kasons. I don't know if any of y'all know Kasons. He created this original score for us to use, and I love it. It's great. I'll also give him a shout out since I don't have a credits yet to everybody that's contributed.
Amazing music.
That is all I have.
Well, this week was I have so many questions, dude. It was a very memorable session 1 for sure. Even got in a little action there at the end. Big time cliffhanger, which I want to know who the frick these guys are, man. Why they want to stop us? How do they know who we are? What happened in the tavern? Was it a dream? A lot to be discovered.
They're clearly casting a send you back to the tavern spell. That's what that
probably, yeah. Probably.
Yeah. You escape the
level 3,
tavern, they
right?
got to send you back into the loop. No, you know, all will be told in time, but you have to tune in again in order to see the future.
Sunday, 5 p.m. EST. We were a little late today with some tech stuff, just sorting it out, but every week will be 5 p.m. EST, so should have a whole extra hour of action.
All right. I think that's all then. We can sign off and hand them all to you. I don't know if you're going to stream after this, Gooch, and keep going.
Yeah.
And do RP now.
Was gonna end the stream. Guys, say thank you again. We'll keep you posted if we are in fact gonna do it next week or not. And then yeah, looking forward to it.
All right.
I'm gonna yeah, we'll call it here. Thank you guys.
GG's.
Thanks.
I'll talk to y'all in Discord. Bye.
Bye.
Chat. Thank you guys for coming out to episode 1. I really appreciate it. I'm going to end the stream here, so the VOD is isolated to just the D&D session. I'm gonna chat with my peers for a little bit, and then I might fire up another stream after that. Gonna figure that out. So I'll let you guys know in Discord here in the next 20 minutes or so what the plan is and everything. But thank you guys again for coming out. I really appreciate it. We're really excited to make D&D something that is a mainstay on the channel. And we'll see you guys next time. Next Sunday. Peace.